So load up roll and make a roll to take control. WeeDnD. Ooh, what is up, buds? Welcome to Halloween D&D.
Nailed it.
Nailed that.
That was
thank you so much. The Pod Positive, it's been a while. Pod Positive Live Tabletop Role-Playing Spoopy Boopy Experience. I am your Dungeon Master for the night, Brandon Allen McClenahan. But my buds call me thank you so much for being here. I'm seeing some names that I absolutely love in chat. Shadows, always pleasure to see you. We got Grim Wilder. We got Big Sloan in the house. Cardman representing. Thank you guys so much for being here. Seriously, it has been, we've been down a little bit, and I'll update it during my section of the intro. We'll talk about some of those things. But we have been, we've been going at a lot of stuff. We did a pretty cool remodel in here and then had to remodel it all back for the show tonight. But there's going to be some pretty cool stuff being added to the process here moving forward. We've got it outlined and now we've got it tested. So just want to say huge shout out. Thanks for all your patience and everything as things go. We've had a couple sickies. We've had a couple of times where people miss. I was traveling. I was doing some shows in New York and then I was up in Atlanta with Gus and, just one of them things. So it's great to be back. I am basically starting to outline the process for chapter 4 now. So we'll be doing session zeros and character gens and all that fun stuff in the next chapter.
Yeah.
The Diesel Dynasty. So my stuff I'll just wait for. So I'm going to pass this. It's a very long joint. It's a long one.
Ooh.
Sorry, guys.
Certified long boy.
It's not small, it's thin.
It's painted silver. Twisted at the end. It's like a kickstand. I did a movie with him. Anyway. I'm going to pass this. Guys, this is just good to hang out with the friends.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass this joint through the wonderful fibers of the raw riz of Drew Yonemori to my dear and wonderful friend, Drew Yonemori. Hey, Drew Yonemori. How you drewing?
What is up, buds?
God, I'm good.
Oh, man.
Is it being a jerk? I feel like it's being a jerk.
Yeah.
Give me it. I'll fix it.
Fix it.
Here, let me do this.
Does it have a hole is my question. Okay, here. I'm gonna just... Don't do this.
What is up, buds? There we go.
Sorry.
Big Papa in the house.
Sorry, guys.
Big Papa Riz.
Big-
Rizzy Raccoon. Trash Panda, also known as. That's right. Oh, coming in hot. Hot joint.
Hot joint. Ooh.
Summer in the city.
Hot joints.
City.
We're back.
I'm going to be real high. I'm going to get real high.
Yay.
There you go. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Happy to be back. I missed all of you guys. I got to see some of you lovelies at fair.
Yeah.
For that night that I was out there. And then,
It was a fun night.
yeah, at 2:00 in the morning, couldn't remember where I parked.
Oh, no.
Like a mile away from where you guys were. I was like,
Renfair does.
well, it's too far now. So I guess I'm just going to walk the streets till I find my car. And I did.
I guess I live here.
And I found it.
Oh,
Proof here.
glad.
And here I am. I survived by digging through someone's trash.
You're doing the trash bit again?
I'm not. That's all I got, though. I'm the trash panda. It's what I do, man. That's what I do. What about you, friend?
Hi, I'm Brenna. You guys know me as Brenna. And you see me in such things as Brenna.
She's always in Brenna.
Yeah, always.
Get out of Brenna, Brenna.
Yeah.
Why not?
I traveled, I visited family in Tokyo, which was really fun, and I brought a couple of gifties.
We have an unboxing to do here.
One of them is this little unbox, so I don't know if Abby, if you'd like to unbox.
Let me ASMR it.
Yeah. So I got a few little gifty things and such. One of them is this little alligator guy, a crocodile guy. So I think you get to put them together. And
it's like a Kinder.
yeah, he's like a special. Like
thing.
you don't know which kind you're gonna get, so you can do that.
Maybe it's a Dracodile.
Yeah. Maybe it's T-Dracula. So yeah, there's that. And it's like a little gift for the studio. And then I also got everybody a set of dice, but I wanted them to just reach into this bag.
That's not a trap.
Is that a Japanese mimic?
Can you imagine? It's like, oh, it just takes. So you reach in and
Guess
you
your
pick
dice.
which dice. I also got little dice, but it was fun. It was fun to visit Tokyo. I'm the one you gotta be afraid of.
Oh, it's Feywild.
Okay.
I like Feywild.
And it was a good time. I ate a whole bunch of great food, and I performed, which was really fun too. I didn't expect that. Well, like as soon as I found out that I was going, I was like,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
see if we'll do it.
Yeah, that's it.
I thought you just
You already did.
already.
Twins.
But I saved the little
A what?
the little Dracodon
Twins.
box.
Twins?
Yeah.
Kind
Well,
of.
it's more pink.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Dice.
So when
Sorry.
Jake and Nikolaj get back, we'll have to choose.
Yes.
Also. Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. I'm actually okay. And I went on a tolerance break. Yeah, you're welcome. I went on a tolerance break before just because they don't take too kindly to marijuana there.
Really?
Truly.
That's why I've never
They're so progressive.
Oh, it's like
never
illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah, drinking is like fine. Like they're like, oh, of course that guy is unconscious on the sidewalk. He was drinking all day, silly Billy. And you're like, oh.
At work.
Okay.
It's fine. He'll drive home later. It won't be even a problem.
But it was really fun, and performing was cool. And the store I got those at was Yellow Submarine.
Oh,
Nice.
I also picked up Dave a bunch of packs of Japanese magic cards, so that was really fun.
Oh, that's sick.
It's been fun. He's been like translating them, like because it'll be called something else. So like he got some of the horror ones. So there's like dentist chair.
Ooh, dope.
Yeah, like
I get it.
yeah,
That sounds scary.
it's wild. So, yeah, so yeah, it was really good. I did that and then performed a whole bunch, and then I've lived until today.
yay.
When a dragon tried to eat him.
And a dragon, I'm a nondescript Eastern European Pokemon that's close, but not
It's not a Dragonite.
anything.
A Dragonite.
Could be.
Enough.
Dragonite.
Oh.
Haloweed D&D. You got
Haloweed
it. You
D&D.
totally nailed that. Good job.
Halloween.
Shout out Jaro for coming in.
D&D.
It says happy Halloween, buds.
Halloween.
I went to make a graphic for the promo that I forgot to do today. And I ended up throwing it up in the Discord, but it was like an image, I think that we made our first. It was like, Happy Halloween. And I was like, oh yeah, that was like a thing we did years ago.
Yeah.
I gotta share it. It was old school.
I remember that.
That's like old school. I might have made that in a map making software.
I think you
still don't
did,
know what
yeah.
I'm doing yet.
Happy Halloween.
Is that what was under the snow map? Was that message?
Oh.
Oh my God.
Nobody will ever know.
Well, nice of you to call that a map,
Oh.
not just a botched.
There's a theater of the mind map.
Kid pics.
Yeah, it's a good map if you didn't need it to see anything that you were doing.
How about you, Abby? What you been up to?
Yeah. You know, I've been Abbying. I've been dandying around, you know.
You little devil, you know.
You know. No, but I've been burlesquing, I've been hosting, I've been performing. It's been a lot of fun. And right now I'm gearing up to go back to Bisbee, Arizona, this fun little artsy fartsy community I like to go perform in. And one of my friends from Bisbee actually made me this awesome taxidermy duck.
Oh my God.
And one day she messaged me, her name's Gogo Von Strange, and she was like, Abby, what's your D&D character? And I was like, this was during the last season. I was like, well, I'm an astral elf druid. And so this wonderul human, she just has this taxidermy duck lying around,
Obviously.
apparently,
Yeah.
you know?
Right.
And then she turned her into a little astral elf druid.
And it's smoking a little joint.
It's got a
even.
little joint
Like,
in her mouth. And just, I love her. And she's going to live here at the studio. And she's going to shed glitter everywhere.
Excellent.
Of course.
That's how you know.
Yeah.
That's magic.
anyways.
But I'm just excited to be back in with the crew.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice.
You've done so much to the place.
Yeah.
We really did, guys.
We were here for hours.
I was here till like 2 o'clock in the morning moving shit.
Like 3 a.m.
We cleaning shit.
studio.
You gotta admit, everything looks cleaner though.
It's
It
definitely
does.
clean. We
Like
cleaned it.
Steph and I cleaned the fuck out of this place.
Non-WeeD&D cast is coming. Let me clean it up. give a shit when you guys are here.
Wow.
Just leave everything.
Yeah, I was wiped when I got
Half as
home that
dust as
night.
you- Yeah, dude. And again, it is kind of funny to have pulled it back to where it was almost entirely, but it was a perfect kind of test of concept, and that will be what we're planning to do moving forward, as well as introducing a green screen wall for us to do some fun, silly stuff in game.
Exciting.
And now you're in Delaware.
Look out behind you for that thing, and you'll be like, and it'll just be like me, a second me, like. But something better than that by the time we do it. I'm still just this is in the trash can bit phase of things right now.
Ooh, did you say trash can?
We didn't ask a question, and I'm gonna just because
crap.
You're right.
We're not used to being in the chair. So do you have a question you'd like to ask, Drew?
Do I have a question? Not
That
really.
is one. Boom. He did, asked, and
You're like
answered.
fucking
What
got
is
me.
your favorite Halloween movie? Go.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
Oh, it's a trilogy. Okay.
Well, I don't know. Ghostbusters?
All right.
It's kind of Halloweenish, right?
What about you?
Not
A normal
really.
goose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot take.
That is hot. I mean, you wouldn't really think that that's a
Wow.
Halloween movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
The cinematography was beautiful.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Amadeus, really interesting.
pretty scary.
Interesting.
Oh my god. That goes moves. I'm out of here.
It's not going to move. It's a normal goose.
Normal?
It's a
Completely
normal
normal.
goose.
Why would you think it was? If it was going to move, it wouldn't be named a normal goose. That's
right.
like-
I wouldn't sit next to a goose that moved.
Drew, it's not just
A
gonna sit
moving
next to a non-normal
goose.
goose.
Yeah.
It's not
It
a
didn't
moving
move.
goose.
It's not moving.
I am going to steal the goose's drink, though.
Yeah. The goose bought the weed tonight, guys. So.
Yeah, he's a nice goose.
Thanks, Goose.
It is our special guest here tonight, longtime bud of the show. Was with us at the beginning. Honestly, kind of instrumental into like my whole creative process. I try to remember a time before a normal goose was around always, and it's tough. It's hard to. I learned a lot. I think we all learned a lot from that normal goose over there. So. Thanks for joining us. Again, Amadeus, hot take.
Hot
Yeah.
take.
Hot
Hot
take.
Halloween
What about you
take.
guys?
While Halloween is not necessarily my favorite franchise, I would say that because I just feel like it's obsessive compulsive, just going after the one thing. All you want to do is just kill this family.
Yeah, like get over it, bro. You
Yeah.
got out. Like,
It's like, yeah, you
Right.
got out a lot.
Yeah.
Like, you got out a lot.
yeah, you've gotten away with this.
There's so many other
Exactly.
things you could
Try one other thing.
one other
Just
thing.
one other
Just one thing. But you know what? He is like apt in a bunch of stuff. So I'm just like, you've done other hobbies.
other things.
Like
Yeah.
Right.
you've tried. Like
Yeah.
you clearly have tried
Yeah.
other things, I guess. Like you wouldn't have gotten this kind of good at things without like
Like a lot of
Yeah.
skills.
and
Yeah.
I just imagine like either stuff with like chainsaws or working like, power
killing me.
tools or, something like that. He's, I just imagine like, getting really good to a point, but he goes, I just want to kill my family. And he like, storms away.
What is she up to?
Yeah.
Jamie Lee? Jamie Lee, where are you?
Yeah. He's got like a forklift like certification. He like went through enough schooling, but then he's just like, can't do it.
Doctor. They hand him the scalpel.
Oh yeah.
Love me killing Jamie Lee.
I just got it right.
No.
There it is.
Barbara, I'm going to borrow the Subaru.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I've just never cared enough about anything that much. So it's not my franchise.
Well, I don't even get it.
It's not my franchise.
Yeah.
But I did love that like behind the movies thing on Netflix where they like explained they're just like a bunch of dudes and it's just trying to figure it out. And I'm like, I've been there. That's
Yeah.
me.
We gotta do something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love them like putting him in a dark area, even like they don't need him in the dark room because you can't see him, but the fact that he's
there.
there, yeah.
He's there.
I think that's kind of fun.
Kind of like normal goose. Always been there.
This
Always.
Always will.
wisecracker.
Always normal.
How about you, Abby?
How about you, Abby?
Yeah. Honorable mention, it's not a movie, but it's not spooky season without watching Twilight Zone.
Oh yeah.
You have to.
The intro music when I was a kid, I listened to. I was an afternoon kindergartner, so in the mornings I had Twilight Zone, Price is Right was like the combo. Literally had to mute the opening credits to the show.
Yeah.
Or I would like lose my fucking shit.
It's so panic inducing.
Dude, I'm 38 years old now. I'm still like, yeah, why don't you turn that down real quick? Like, I don't mind like horror seeing it. It's the sound that kills me, and I hate that because I feel like I'm complicated.
I promise I'm not gonna do this all night, but
you just start going.
No. But when I was in Japan, I went to Tokyo Disney Sea. Their Tower of Terror is not Twilight Zone. It is still a haunted hotel, but it's not Twilight Zone because they don't really like have that over there. Yeah. It's like stealing a tribal idol, and then it like haunts the hotel. It's like a perfectly great theme.
It's very
Twilight
spooky.
Zone. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's scary.
But they don't know what that is, so that wasn't a part of it. And I was picking up on that as I was walking in. I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
I'm not seeing any Twilight Zone
Different.
stuff. But also no Guardians of the Galaxy stuff.
Right?
Where am I going?
They're listening to you like, what is she talking about?
Crazy,
no
right?
Twilight Zone or Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, they're like,
What are Americans up to?
Yeah.
so
All right,
much.
so it's like a Twilight Zone, Guardians of the Galaxy cross thing
Right.
in a hotel.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then they kiss.
And then they kiss.
And then they kiss.
The kiss.
Obviously.
The Paris one's really creepy too. There's like 3 different stories. And then
nice.
the little girl sings to you in French. So it's scary.
Easily the scariest language to be sung.
Oh, absolutely. It's like rain,
It's
rain,
also
go
romantic.
rain.
Oh, hell
Scary.
no.
Two edges.
No.
Hell no.
But yeah, had to bring up Twilight Zone because it doesn't feel like spooky season
Oh,
without it.
no.
Essential.
There it is.
But I love me some Yabos, so I love Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus, I think, is just so classic, so essential, and I love that it still used the special effects, like the practical effects.
Oh yeah.
I love Doug Jones, especially in that movie. He's one of my favorite actors, and as Billy, he's wonderful.
Just kills it. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
What about?
I'm not, again, to kind of back, specifically Halloween is always a fun, like I enjoy it, I guess, but there is a thing when you're an actor that it's like, oh, I can put a costume on.
I do that anyway.
I do that every
day.
If I see one more cup of coffee, you know what I mean? Like it's so it hasn't, it's not like and also horror movies as a genre are not my favorite.
Yeah.
I think it's almost like porn in the sense that it's like, you're kind of missing what's really powerful in this space. Like it's like, yes, you can evoke like tension through a high note and like jump scares and stuff exist. There's like, but to be fair, I think of the Babadook often. When I saw it, I was like, no, this is
Gay
right.
icon.
Like this is like,
I was gonna say gay icon.
there's like a terrifying space to it where it's not it that's scary, it's your fear of it that is the driver of it. And I there's like, so I don't want to say that like the whole genre or whatever is cool, but I do not tend to watch a lot of horror movies. When I was a kid, I loved Freddy Krueger because I had a dream that I hung out with Freddy Krueger, and it was so like almost a lucid dream where I kind of was like, well, wait, if you're Freddy Krueger, then like you can just kind of do whatever you want. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, could I have knife hands? And he gave me knife hands. And I was like, oh shit. I'm knowing I was in a dream, and that kind of stuck with me. It's like the Wolverine dream with the claws. There are like some of those like semi-lucid dreams that I had that stuck with me my whole life. That was one of them. And he literally was like, I can only kill you if you're asleep. So like, get to work. And I think about that all the time. Like Freddy Krueger's like, yeah, I can kill you, but like, don't fall asleep so much, sleepy boy. Like it's yeah. So the Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Streets.
Yes.
When I was younger, I also loved. I have many. I'm a liar now. What was the little puppet?
Chucky?
Puppet Master?
Puppet Master.
Oh, Puppet
He's
Master.
just trying to get me to watch these.
So I bet he hates me. Every person I've met, those Puppet Masters, they start off evil, and then like 3 or 4 movies in, they suddenly like become the good guy. Those are the ones I like. I was like, yeah, like it's like when Ren and Stimpy, like when Tom and Jerry like get along to fight the dog. I've always been a fan of that trope. And so yeah, when the like scary little puppets that are scary and murderers in the normal movies, eventually they like team up with the humans.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I like.
I love that.
I thought they were great. And then I saw the original and I was like, oh, this is like scary. I don't want them on my side.
They're not friends.
Yeah. But yeah, it's fantastic.
Funny, I love that.
The Changeling starring George C. Scott, great ghost story. Gonna have to peep that. in this town. We were calling that Silver Shamrock. Jim, it's like my head for 40 years. Sorry, I'm doing that thing where I'm actually scrolling out loud, and I know you're riveted. Halloween with the sun for the first time. Fave, he loved it. He could make it. Like, he could make that movie if he, with a firm enough hatred of Jamie Lee Curtis, he can live.
He really, like, I don't know, man. I want you to give yourself the gift of just thinking about something else.
When it was Halloween H2O, I was like, maybe Homie goes to the spa. Like, maybe for once he's like, you know what? I can disappear.
Or starts delivering for Culligan or something like that.
Maybe he goes and gets a massage.
Dude,
Yeah.
And then like Jamie Lee Curtis like fucks up his appointment. Though.
Oh
like,
my God!
She's like a pro club member, and they're like, sorry, we just had to give Jamie Lee Curtis the last. And he's just sitting there like, I try to get away, and they suck me.
They keep reeling me in.
I feel like he could just go be, I don't know, he can go be a bartender.
Just do
on some
anything,
beach
bro.
somewhere.
Make a movie. Make a movie
work at
about
a tiki bar.
Write about it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Write a book about it.
Yeah, find yourself, bro. Like, stop looking for her and find yourself.
You're here.
And then what's crazy is then she will probably end up coming to you.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it so crazy?
That's the,
Once you start focusing on yourself, they
That's
come
it.
around.
Suddenly it just draws to you. It's
Yeah.
like, there'd be Jamie Lee's on all of his Curtises.
Exactly.
I just kind of tried that, and I'm not upset that it didn't land.
It's all right.
Well, I appreciate you.
You took the dive?
I gave you a giggle.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It was all right. Okay.
Jamie Lee Dolls.
That was the question we were gonna do. I'm not gonna. There's a ton of announcements and stuff. Just shout out to our patrons for supporting the show. As we start this kind of like new evolution of the studio space, there's gonna be a lot more different content coming your way. Of varying degrees of artistic merit, and so it's like WeeDnD is still going to be the rock of this. But we just launched this really awesome original works group. We got like 30 original writers from Vegas area and like 60 different incredible performers and readers. And we're doing kind of trying to nurture original works writing here in town. We had our first one this last week, and it was like incredible. We had like 30-something people show up, and we read 10 different original pieces. So my stuff was in there, and it was just such a sweet thing. And so I'm trying to open that up with you guys. We kind of got it ironed out how we'll do it now, so adding the streaming element won't be too hard. So I'll be streaming some of that stuff, as well as just like some of the creative writing times when I just get in the studio and want to get into that space, sharing that with you guys, trying to get everybody to realize you're all writers, you're all artists, and just kind of the gift of creating something that's just inside of you for whatever reason, without any, judgment or merit needed. Yeah. Just getting that stuff out of you is such a joy. And
everyone's got a story to tell.
It was serious. And it was, your perspective is such a unique thing, and it's the best thing you can share. Writing is just one of the best ways to do that. So check it out. There's going to be a lot of other things going on in this space. We did record some of them, and since some of them are my scripts and stuff, I'll probably just do a stream showing that what it's like as a writer.
Do it.
Submit for readings. Drew's done a reading of some of these scripts and stuff. So that end of things, as well as just like a lot of creators in town now are far more aware of the studios and space. And so some of the most brilliant minds here in town want to just like shoot weird scenes and try stuff and throw it at the wall. And that's what I want this space to be. So it might be weird, but it's always going to be fun. So just keep an eye out as these things kind of come to light. I'm not putting too much of a focus on organizing them, but rather letting them become what they will. But now that the writers group is going, we're just going to keep having it go, and it'll be awesome. So,
hell yeah.
It better be.
It was. I got to say, there's like always any fear in, producing any kind of thing. It's like, what if this is, and it's like, you'll never know what it's going to be until you see it. And it was beautiful. It was freaking awesome.
I was about to react as it was the first time I saw him. Oh my God!
Secret guest in the studio today.
Secret guest.
It's not, and I know what you're thinking, it's not the completely normal goose.
There is a
that is A. Not the, but A. It's not, it's just a normal goose. Okay, so it's not
tail
picky.
problems,
It's fine.
See, tails is one of those things. You can't. There you go. I can get in a little bit.
It's good.
So it's worth it.
It's good.
Guys, we're going to have a little silly fun today. I have come up with something a little different, and I think we're going to enjoy it. But first, Abby's going to destroy my equipment.
I'm gonna fuck it all up.
Broken electrical stuff. Completely normal goose. Do not ever worry about a normal goose. but even it knows we got us a little ritual we like to do around here. Maybe you heard about it, maybe you haven't. We like to take a lighter like this electric green one we got, just like the one in chat. How about that? Make sure we're not going to light any of our friends, family, secret guests, or a normal goose on fire, and go light us up.
Don't light your paws on fire.
Woo! Ooh, let's play some spoopy D&D.
Ooh.
Weed&D and Weed&D.
Weed&D, high fantasy, literally for you and me. So load up bowl and make a roll to take control. Weed&D.
Ooh. I love my fucking sometimes. Just a reminder, guys, if you've seen my spider anywhere, he's not very friendly.
No.
He's extremely poisonous.
Yeah.
I didn't open my document, so this is the song that I sing while opening my document. Thank you very much. All right, guys. So we're having us a little spoopy session here today. I wish I had pulled the yard for it, because it's got to be the house in Gate Shadow that looks like it's high. It's just this creeping, house. Maybe some spoopy stuff happens. Maybe you guys are involved, maybe not. But
Maybe.
It's going to be a little streamlined as far as the D&D of it all goes. Each of you have 40 hit points. Each of you have 15 armor class. And if you're good at a thing, you get +5 to your roll. I might ask you to explain why you're good at that thing, and you better have an answer for me, or I won't give you that +5. But I think we're gonna have some fun. I've got. How are you guys feeling? It's been a little while since we sat at the table. I don't even have dice.
I have to take one of my paws off to write.
Let me get these trays of dice.
Yeah.
I don't even have dice.
I don't even have
it's been.
odd
How the hell are you,
dice.
buds? How you doing?
I think I'm gonna christen these new dice.
Dude, yes,
that you
new
got
dice.
us.
Christendom.
New dice.
I will do the same.
Sing the song of the new dice. I'm not gonna lie, I've had a little wine and I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
It's like a little Ouija cup.
I like how sangria makes me feel.
I don't like
it.
wine, but I love juice.
Yeah.
Sangria is kind of juice.
I kind of dig how sexy I am when I drink wine.
Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh.
Oh my
Finished?
god, that's adorbs.
Oh my god, you built himself.
Get out of the plastic.
Oh.
Oh god.
Let's see. Yours is all the way.
Put it in Drew's.
Put it in mine.
Right there. That one there.
Right there.
Let's see.
Oh!
Oh, dope.
Look at my nails.
Oh my god, look at his nails.
Look at my nails.
You're gonna block him to do it too? Just look at my nails.
Yeah, he's got a little frisbee.
Oh my god, I love it.
See?
Oh yeah.
That's the best.
He's awesome.
Thanks, Vlad.
Thanks, Daddy.
There's a little story that he came with, and I sent that to the Discord.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Great time if you're not on our Discord to get over there.
Go order
Did you
me.
already break it?
Well, I just my big thumb.
I'm sorry I used my dad voice on you.
I just can't push it back in with my acrylic nail.
Been hanging out
Daddy,
with my
can you
nephews a
put it
lot.
back in?
Yeah.
Did you break it already?
Yeah, whoa.
Sorry.
Wait a minute.
Sorry. Oh, they sparkle too.
I think yours might. I don't know if everyone's does.
No, yours do. Mine don't, but it's okay. They're swirling.
Oh,
Oh,
is
no,
there
they are a little sparkly.
Yeah, they
I
sparkle.
corrected.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't know which.
Mine are still in the pocket of the jacket that I was wearing that night.
Well,
Oh.
And it's not this, so.
Is it?
Again, if you see my spider anywhere, I've looked 8 legs.
answers to the name Chris.
Full-blooded arachnid.
Yeah,
Oh.
definitely poisonous.
Chris.
Does not like.
Ill-tempered, to
Eyebrows.
say the least.
All right, guys. In order for us to play a game of spoopy D&D,
Oh, right. I was
I
supposed
ask
to write
that
stuff
you
down.
please allow me
40.
to set the mood. Something spoopy. There we go.
Do something spoopy.
Spoopy.
Woo.
Big spoopy.
All right, let's be spoopy.
Ooh.
You hear the haunting cry of ghostly souls as we travel through a dusky, pale moonlit evening in the woods. A large mansion that's somewhat dilapidated with worm-eaten wood and shadows that twist and linger all around stands at the edge of this large forest. This is the region of Sativan, the ever-spring kingdom, and the spring festival going on nearby. Local rumors of myths, monsters, dreaded shadow creatures, and curses spread through the outer lands, so most people retreat to the safety of the city. But not you three, strangers to one another. You've all been summoned forth this night by a strange letter signed by a man known only as the Gatekeeper. He says that each of you has become betrothed an amount of land and house set upon the edge of the Sativan kingdoms. Wow. If you can stay in it through one night, it will be yours. There will be others, and this task is yours alone to complete. The last standing in the morning is he who gets the prize. You know, we creep through the surrounding area. There's this pale moonlight filtering through skeletal branches that twist and cast shadows on the ground that lurch and twist. There's kind of a slow mist curling around the ankles and gravestones that are scattered around nearby. You hear the sound of this distant wails from the tree, this lingering ooh. Some segments of the mist move at your feet in the cold wind, almost matching the sound of the voices. You look around, and standing at the front of this large mansion facility is a gate, and in front of it is this sprawling tree. It looks almost presentational, as if like legs at the base with this lurching shoulder and hands that reach up to the sky. This kind of twisted, gnarled tree that sits right in the center of where the gate to gain admittance to the grounds would be. You look around, there's 4 people present. You know, as you shift to the right and you look, and you see this small squatting figure, you know, somewhat a soft layer of fur over its back. You see it's got these strange goggles affixed to its eyes, and somewhat of like a small cowboy hat set upon its head. You see the large orange beak of a normal goose standing there looking around. You know, you see him double-checking his letter, looking up. He can't believe the luck. He only has to outlast you 3. You see, he looks around. He's a man of few words, distinguished, handsome. There's a secret to him that you just want to learn, and no matter how often you ask him, he never answers.
I respect that.
He's just a normal
I
goose.
respect that.
Stoic.
But you see, he starts looking around. Where's the strange gatekeeper that has invited him? As he looks back, he looks upon... Who the heck are you, bro?
Oh, are we supposed to choose characters? I thought it was Rizzy Raccoon or whatever.
You could be Rizzy Raccoon.
Oh yeah, Trash Panda, Rizzy Raccoon. I'm not gonna put my paws back on because then I can't write.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And then the ears
It's okay.
hurt, so like feel free to take them off when you need to.
Yeah,
like don't die.
I get headaches. I get headaches.
Is that a character trait?
Yeah, it's from the fumes from the trash.
It's like Sin City.
It's
I
a
gotta take my
condition.
pills.
I get headaches.
It's like my situational diabetes.
Roll for situational diabetes, 1d20. I got a 16.
I got an 8.
Looks like I win again.
I was like, my diabetes? My diabetes?
There goes my A1C.
There's no me.
Diabetes.
All right, you see that.
Okay.
What are you?
What are you?
What are you even?
Yeah, what's your class?
Oh, are we doing the whole thing?
What's
The
your
whole shebang about?
Yeah, you see these strangers looking at you from the dark,
Well, I'm-
pale moonlight washes on your skin.
I guess I'm a rogue because I steal people's shit from their garbage,
We're working on the trash thing, but like that's it.
from their refuse piles.
Excellent.
Is that better? Compost? Do they compost in this land?
I should know.
I don't know.
Do they compost? Roll for
Oh, they don't.
compost.
They don't. 3. They don't compost.
Yes.
No
That's enough.
compost.
They could have, but they didn't.
So yeah, rogue.
Cool.
Let's go with that.
Rizzy
Rizzy the rogue raccoon.
Is he the rogue raccoon?
Nice.
Triple R.
Fantastic.
Triple R.
Incredible, by the way.
Yeah.
You're like, it's 3
You can just
Rs.
call me
Ooh.
3 R's.
I love the W.
Roll me a d20. Your very perceptive fellow being a rogue at 5.
Ooh, that's 16 plus 5 is 21.
You know, as you introduce yourself to these strange shadows that will soon introduce themselves as well, you notice that as a normal goose, you know, walks over and kind of takes a look around, his gleaming goggles kind of looking at the tree.
Yeah, that's weird.
He just kind of walks away. And you see as he walks, one of the branches of the tree dips down a little bit.
Oh no.
The tree's gonna smack you, bro.
You see a normal goose turns around.
Maybe not.
He walks off into the darkness.
Wow.
God, normal goose. He's really got it
Respect.
all.
So stoic.
He's cold as
Jeez.
fuck.
That's a hardcore motherfucker right
So
there.
well, that's why he pulls the goggles off.
Yeah.
Totally pulls them off.
Probably.
So yeah,
Bits
you
of
see the
fire
tree. It does
into that.
stop. It doesn't like continue chasing him or anything like that. But this tree has certainly shifted at its presence. You know, as you make note of that, you also make note of another adventurer.
Melody Serenade at your service.
Wow.
I'm a tiefling cleric. Tiefling cleric. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
remember you told me.
Yeah. That was
We were
just.
talking about earlier.
I was just paused for a second, you know. But play.
Dramatic effect.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger.
Antissa. Tiefling. See, you switch it up on them. You switch it up on them. You know.
Amazing.
Yeah, I got this strange letter. I'm wearing my finest duds. I thought this was a situation to show up and be beautiful and glamorous. So I wore a lovely green velvet robe, dragging all the way to the ground. There's like jewels trimming the edge, and it's quite muddy at this point, but I look fabulous.
You do.
Yeah.
That's a nice green velvet number, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you sit out, there's kind of that stark gothic darkness of the setting like this. The pale moonlight lands somewhat differently upon your face. You seem the most in your element in this place. You're like, haunted house. I have a tiefling, like almost every house where I grew up was haunted.
Spooky.
So yeah, you do notice there's like a cool comfort. You know, and Serenade, you notice that one of the gravestones nearby has a name of the Serenade, not surprising to you. It is said that a former member of your bloodline at one time owned this house. And so it is like, again, you're kind of just double checking, making sure you don't know why this letter's come to you, but you know, there is another Serenade gravestone present.
It must be the inheritance that's due to me. That surely must be what it is.
Obvious.
Yeah.
The one you keep telling people's on its way.
It's coming. The right people just have to die.
The dressmaker's like,
Oh,
can I get a little?
it's that kind of a situation. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Patience.
You know, you again with your high perception, you also notice the glancing over at the gravestone. You know, the Serenade name nearby. You know, a rogue. You know, you've got the information just calculating together, but there is one more figure present.
Yeah, but she's
it
got
is
good trash.
My name is Ashley, and I'm here to fuck shit up.
Ashley, and she is here to fuck shit up.
I'm a
Ashley.
barbarian. I have a big
Ashley.
fucking sword, and I'm here to swing it around. I don't give a shit.
Sweet, is it a two-handed sword?
Hell yeah, it
Dude,
is.
fuck yeah, giant two-handed sword.
Fuck yeah.
All right, Ashley, you know, you're looking around and you're like, man, this looks like a place you could fuck a lot of shit up.
She's
Okay.
Fuck some
here to
shut up.
fuck some shit up.
All right, so just in the last week, let's just try to gauge who Ashley is. Give me a D20 roll. Let's see how much shit Ashley's been fucking up just in recent memory.
Come on.
It's 18.
That's an 8.
Oh, she's been fucking some
She's
shit
been
up.
she's been fucking some shit up.
Ashley's like, when you're seeing her,
Goddamn, Ashley.
she's like a knight. She looks like it's like obsidian armor. She's fucking terrifying. But then she takes off her helmet. She's got long hair.
Yeah.
She's like, I am getting fuck
She's
fuck
like,
you.
I'm here to fuck shit up.
Fuck shit up. I ain't get shame.
Yes. Yeah, unlike everybody else, you don't even really have a reason to be here. You just like killed somebody and you were like, oh, I have this invitation to this thing. So it's like, you're like,
It's my invitation now.
yeah, you read the invitation.
I was
just like,
invited.
You're invited to come fuck shit up.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
That's all you see. There's a
Hell
sign
fucking-
that says fuck shit up and it's that way.
Hell fucking yeah.
That's how I got invited. I was digging through
She's
someone's
hot.
garbage
In
and I
that
found the
case,
invitation.
I love if she is. I'm trying to think if there's like a barbarian or something like, but that's also done like the warlock thing where she's like given half like.
So she's got like a little cross in her. Yeah. She could absolutely have done that. Or like maybe the suit of armor itself is possessed.
Yeah, she's
You've got
like,
this
I don't give
black
a
suit.
fuck.
Yeah, so there's just this like kind of conflicting battle within yourself. Of like,
what's her story? She just was like living a kind of typical normal life where not a lot of shit went wrong for a long time, and then she found this armor, and all she needed was a reason. It's like Jennifer's body. Like
it was like super ready to be like, all right, I will offer you the. She was like, let's fucking go. Let's do this. Two-handed sword. Yeah, it's dope. The sword actually comes out of the armor, so it's like whenever you need it, you're always armed. You just grab the emblem of the sword on your armor and pull it out.
Fuck.
Doesn't give a fuck.
That's awesome.
No fucks given.
You know, as a normal goose returns, his little feet on the Sorry, that was fun for me. It would blow the little mist a little bit. Mm-hmm. You see, he kind of returns to the same area of the tree, you know, as you all kind of gather and introduce yourselves. You see finally this large tree starts descending into a somewhat humanoid form, you know, like a dryad. He watches like the knots and twists in the bark start to turn like gray and brown, and they facilitate the face of what looks like a normal gatekeeper, you know, a long, slender, black, tailored coat that goes down to his knees, striped black and white pants, but all within this tree frame. You know, you see these long, lingering arms that kind of hang out, somewhat like a scarecrow at first, until he brings his tendrils in. He says, welcome, I am the gatekeeper, Corthus Thorn. And as he kneels and bows, you see little brackets in the ground sort of growing up around you. I see you have your invitations. And he holds his hands out to grab them from you.
Yeah, of course. I'm always on the list.
You see, he like looks at it for a lingering moment and looks down. And he's like, granted.
Yeah, we don't have a problem, do we?
No, ma'am. No.
Yeah, we better not
have
have any problems at all.
I have seen this armor before.
Excellent.
I was not stuck in a tree.
Well, you're stuck in a tree now, so
yes,
sorry.
right.
She's like, what's
Anybody else?
Yeah, that was. You got a tough job, man. Sorry, there might be some scrambled mole eggs and salsa on that.
Let me see. Oh, it's
mole eggs.
Did you get this in the trash?
No, I accidentally. It was given to me, and I
from the trash.
No, the bag
trash.
I don't give a fuck. I'm going inside now.
It works so well. He gestures back. There's like little pools of light, like player 1 and player 2 standing in front of the gate, which still remains closed. He lingers in front of it. He looks down. You see a normal duck looks up. And once again, like the same thing just happened again. He's like, okay, fine, just go. And he grabs a normal goose.
You're not going to get a lot out of that one.
Yeah. You see the goggles just like glow with the sweet riz.
Just attitude.
I reach and grab mine and I wave it around all fancy like and spray it with a little bit of perfume and hand it over.
You see he's all too indulgent of this. As you like go to hand it out, you see he like gestures his hands down and these little brackets and thorns grow up and grab it from you. You see like a little poof of dead leaves that falls as it retracts to him. And he's like, you, my lady. And he pulls out a silver key.
Ooh, that's fucking cool.
For your grace.
I guess we should have
you all see that she gets the silver key, but he is only giving it to her.
It's going right in my pocket.
Right this lady serenade.
Oh,
yeah. You see gestures and the locked Gothic gates in the front without anybody touching them. Open. Back then, that'd be really impressive. Like now, there's like
right.
You can see
an app
like,
for
the gate open. Back then, if that happened, you'd be spooked. You'd be a little spooked.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Thank you.
Whoa.
I'm trying really hard. Here's your trash.
It's not a pulley system.
So yeah, exactly. There's not a guy like. Although again, it's magic. You guys see magic instead. This is such a tree guy. Maybe I went too deep on how much that should have affected you. Okay. Anyway, you see the gate opens and this large moonlit clearing appears in front of you. You know the wails as the gate opens seemingly get louder. You look through the windows, hollowed broken glass, but you swear you can almost see the shadows of people dancing every now and again. When they fade away, you see a normal goose. Pulls out a little notepad and writes it down. The rules are simple, explains Corthus Thorn. Only that he who remains, or she, sorry, Ashley. Ashley, I didn't mean any disrespect. Ashley, I swear to God. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I will eat your
Lady Serenade, Ashley.
I thought we were good.
I identify as a piece of shit.
God damn it.
Okay.
Who can last here the longest? Will
I have no shame.
The property itself, as well as my tutelage into the ways of this house. Tutelage. I like this one. You know the trash is right around back.
Good looking out. Good looking out, man.
Haunted ass trash.
You see, he holds out in front of you. He says, "This doorstep here is somewhat legendary. It has been known that anybody who crosses this doorstep receives immaculate wealth, but eventually dies shortly thereafter.
Ah.
In order to inherit the home, you must risk its curse." She's like, "I'll be right over here." And he just turns into a tree again. Like he can't go anywhere. It's just like, but the face is still there if you need to ask him anything.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Is he like a realtor or like what?
Yeah.
I kind of
Cornelius Thorne.
Like, maybe I treated too early. One second.
Like, well, I'm just saying, like, I don't know, if like at some point I'm gonna know anybody that needs to like get rid of haunted houses or anything. So
right.
like, do you have like a business card?
If I win and I want to sell this place, like, yeah, I agree.
And I want your
I need-
fucking business card.
No one's gonna buy anything from a trash
Like,
panda.
like he gets a little bit shorter, and you see this peeling pole of bark inscribed in the blood of the ancient ones that cursed him. Is his card.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You
it
have
says
to be
it's
dramatic about
Porthos
it.
Thorn. Just Porthos Thorn. I had to be dramatic about
Just go ahead and throw that in the garbage, and I'll get it later.
Yeah.
it. He didn't realize he had to make another one.
She,
He gets a little shorter.
all she does is she takes her phone and takes a picture of it.
And throws it away. That's what you should do with cards now. The moment I realized, I was like, why don't I just have a folder for cards and take a picture of them?
Yeah.
Thanks, Ashley. Guys, buds, remember, listen to Ashley. If you ever get a business card,
She is here to fuck shit
take
up.
a fucking picture of it with your phone and then throw it away. Or give it back to the person.
Yeah.
It costs money.
Don't give yourself
Maybe
back
just give it back to
problems.
the person.
Yeah.
And also,
'Cause your
if you've
wallet's too
seen
full.
My spider.
Listen to
Anywhere. Maybe normal
Ashley.
goose. Okay. So yes, you guys have received. Did you need one too? Did you need a business?
Yeah,
card?
what the
A
hell?
third business. You see, this time it's like bark. It was like new skin bark, so like even a little more. And like the ancient's blood is a little diluted. Like they're running out. They have to like refill. And
Damn.
so,
I don't
but
even get a
you
good one? Okay.
Yeah, he kind of like
The only one who was
scampered
invited.
to the other one.
I
And then
mean,
throws the better one in the trash.
Okay.
The one he likes. I don't know, dude. He's weird sometimes, guys.
like you did get a
Rumble.
silver key.
And you got
To be
this-
fair,
he should have
You should get the shitty business card.
No, don't show them the silver key.
I already
You
saw
didn't
it.
tell me it was a secret.
Shit, I didn't.
I made like a big deal of putting it in my pocket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I should.
like a real big deal.
It's fine. It's not that big a deal.
Like like your
Okay.
pants,
I like-
because those are a big deal.
I like to flashback to the moment of you putting it back, like, but slow motion of like, I have a key.
A beautiful silver key.
Skeletons pop up. Does she have a key? She's got a key.
Yeah.
Does she have a key? She's got a key.
Yeah. It was so clear right here. Right in my pocket. Ding. Yeah.
No, it's fine. People can know about it.
He didn't want you guys to know about the key
Don't
for
let
some
them
reason.
know that I don't want them to know about
What
it.
did you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Why didn't you want us to know?
I don't know. I don't
That's-
even know y'all. Like,
Exactly.
yeah.
He turns into a tree again.
You had some against trash?
That's not it. That's not it. We're very. This house is a cursed house, but we're very accepting.
Of trash, okay.
Well, we said we were going to work on the trash bin.
I can't help it.
I thought you were a piece of shit. That's what you said a minute ago. You're trash?
She makes a great point.
I'm
So as soon as
Yes.
I step over this
Yes.
threshold,
I'm gonna get rich as hell.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Ashley gets it.
Yeah.
so as soon as I step over this threshold, I have to, I die no matter what. Is that what you're telling me?
That eventually you're going to die. So really nothing
Some-
changes because like eventually
I mean,
you're
yeah.
going to die.
What happens if we remove the
Right,
threshold?
Brenna, I'm sorry to just bring that to you.
What? That someday I'm,
Sometimes
someday I'm
you're going to die. So
I don't think so.
I'm with you. I'm kind of with you.
Based off, yeah, I feel like if
Prove
anyone's gonna make it,
Joey.
Yeah.
it probably is gonna have to be. Yeah,
Has it happened yet?
You floating through the void.
yeah. God damn it. yeah. Yeah. I was right.
We're having fun tonight.
Smiley right about everything. Well then, let's fucking go then. Let's get in here. What do we gotta do? Touch a couple of ghosts? I'll touch a ghost.
That's yet to be determined. The haunted house sits before you.
I'll step over.
Wait, is that what haunted means? There's fucking ghosts
No, it's
here?
Haunted. It's a
Oh,
it's
no,
French.
it's
Yeah, I thought it was French. I thought it was Haunted, like sauteed.
Let's
You
go
see
and
a
find out.
normal goose
Yeah.
All right.
is ready to go.
I mean, if that goose is going, I'm going.
You see as he like walks over, he's the first. His little duck feet are almost the first over the banisters, and Ashley's feet like just step in front of him, like you just can't give it to him. Like,
Yeah.
I got here first.
Cute.
You see that you kind of freeze for a moment.
Goose.
You're like trying to walk, but your body won't move. You look back, you can see them still moving, like coming up to this precipice. And from your perspective, you watch as they continue walking into the house. So it's like there's this split moment in all of your minds where it's like, oh, everything's going as it's supposed to go. Why am I frozen suddenly? They seem to be fine. And once all of you kind of step into that moment, you feel this creeping cold cover your entire body.
Not me. I've got fur.
Your veins start
Totally
turning
fine.
black. You see a normal
Okay,
goose
that's
just falls down onto his knees, and blood begins trickling from behind his perfectly worn goggles.
That is new.
You watch as, racked with an immense magical pain, you hear this laughter from behind you. And from the serenade grave, this like opening doors blow open, and you see the silhouette of this thin, black-skinned demon. This, as you are a tiefling, this is actually the demon that possessed your bloodline, Lady Tabitha. I always call her Tabitha, but they're unrelated, in case you're wondering. But you see Lady Tabitha, it's like skinny, almost spider-like legs. And again, if you've seen a spider anywhere, you have to tell me illegally. You see she starts kind of crawling out.
It is in our
so much that
contract.
the bottom of her body is actually 4 spider legs. So you see she's actually what's known as a drider. She's like a half, normally it's drow in the game, but she's actually a demon. So she is one of the things driders came from. It is her demonic creation. So you see this kind of a giant half-bodied spider, half-black-skinned, slender-frame woman come out. And to the booming laughter, she says, "Thought it would be so easy, did you? Have a home in the belly of the beast." She looks around and suddenly you're like, oh shit, are we in hell? You're in hell.
Wow. Wait.
I've never
It's
been
like-
here before.
Did we die?
Yeah, you look around and you're like, wait a minute. Yeah, you're like checking yourself. You're like, where's my soul? And then for a minute, you're like, damn, where would you check? Honestly, guys, that's just from me to you guys. Right?
I'm pretty sure. I think raccoons' souls are in their butt.
All right, so you see raccoons just roll into a little ball. But yeah, you can see, a normal goose.
Stop that. Stop looking. Stop it. Stop looking.
I'm sure it's back there
Get it on
somewhere.
the cone.
No.
But yeah, you're like looking around, you see she's kind of walking the once pale moonlit graveyard that she scattered in the forests you came through. No longer there, but these waves of shifting gravestones. It's like a sea, an ocean of gravestones, and she lingers out almost as the master of this domain. You do, just for like sweet old Weed&d lore, there is this like broken black statue of Thorcus Onyx who has no weapons because one of them has been broken out of his hands.
That's like Bringer's statue.
But yes, this is the demonic realm you've been in before. Some part Shadowfell, part Hell. And
Shadow Hell.
Shadow
Hell.
Welcome to Shadow Hell. Shadow Hell. But yeah, you see the sea of graves and flying tormented beasts scouring the skies above you. This strange magical trap that you've all come into was set out still offering the same. This is a house. This isn't hell. You are dead right now. But all of those things don't have to remain if you are the last one that survives. In this moment, you're kind of standing here inside the front part of this giant rotting ballroom. There's these tattered curtains hanging all around you. This scent of decaying wood is in the air. There's this huge staircase that looms up, and there's all these like little dancing will-o-wisps of light floating at the top of the staircase.
These are souls.
As if they were dancing to a music that only they can hear. They move, melodically in the space in front of you. The laughing cackle of Lady Tabitha behind you. Who can survive? I would imagine one of my own bloodkin could do so. She's like, and she kind of like nods up the staircase.
Noted.
They don't know about the silver.
No, we already know about the silver.
You know
Yeah,
about
they
this.
know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. I don't want to lie.
I was lying just now. It's not up there.
Okay.
Okay.
She's with a spider leg. Again, something like
How many eyes does she have?
Oh, a lot. She has.
Roll for eyes.
Yeah. She might have been in an accident if it's an odd
Roll
number.
4 eyes.
Oh, 66! Spoon! Oh, I'm smoking to that.
Okay.
I'm smoking to that's a lighter's
The
up.
devil's lettuce.
That's
the
a devil's
number.
Oh,
Almost.
guys, it's getting spoopy here tonight.
I'm scared.
Ooh.
I'm scared.
I had some sangria, so I'm gonna be sillier.
What?
And you're just gonna
What?
you're gonna deal with it. I'm not always.
Is that why I'm a little goofy?
It is, yeah. It actually is. Yes. I was trying to gauge it. That's it. Okay, so you see Lady Tabitha, she again has gestured upstairs for the use of the silver key. But that's kind of all that you've been given. You're in this kind of creeping, weird hellscape.
We have Ashley. We've been given a lot.
That's true. Yeah.
What? What the fuck did you just say?
She complimented.
Yeah.
Oh.
He said all we got was the silver key, and I was like, no, we got Ashley.
So be like, just kill yourself. Give it to Ashley.
It's Ashley.
But yeah, you see
give it to me.
the normal goose just kind of turns and he looks at all of you, and you see he's content to just go off on his own way. The silvery
Figures.
twang of one of those like sounds on a guitar as he turns away and just his little goose.
You should have.
Gotta make him some shoes or
He
something.
needs little shoes, probably.
Yeah, it's like at least they got hardwood floors
Then
though.
that would be.
Always know where
In
he is.
hell,
That's true. You always know where it's at. In hell, it's good flooring.
it's good flooring.
Yeah.
But yes, again, there's just kind of these wispy lights around you, kind of a strange, like suddenly, and here we are, we're all dead in this living room. But that is the only thing so far that you have learned. So,
We're just gonna accept that we're dead though,
I mean, you can try,
and
that.
not we just walk through a door and we're dead. Everyone's just fine with that.
Or it's all a dream.
It was all a dream.
That'd be the wackest thing for me to do. We just made up these characters. I'm like, it was all a dream.
Well, we don't have a choice but to accept it.
I guess we're already dead, so you have a point.
Either we're dead or something else is going wrong.
Or we're gonna get rich, right? Someone else heard that about getting rich.
I mean, I'm going to get rich.
I thought you was rich.
Due to me, and this is how I get.
Yeah, but like, if it was yours to begin with, would it just be given to you? Why would they make why would they make all of us go out of our way to stay here?
No,
Ooh,
it's like
twist.
a bloodline thing. You have to earn it. You can't just be given it.
With that, I need each of you to roll me a d20 and tell me what you rolled.
6.
9.
12.
I put Drew, Abby, Brenna, Dab.
Hey.
How about that? All right, so again, as you kind of hear that, you hear this this bell rings, and you feel just a pulse of energy
Sound like a
kind of
gong.
wash through you. Both Riz Raccoon and Melody Serenade, you feel a little bit of this essence within you, kind of the nature of undeath that sits within you,
Oh no.
pulled out a little bit.
Essence.
Oh.
And you see there's just this table that's got playing cards flipped on it. And it's like, you're like looking around. You don't see this, Ashley. The rift goes through you, just kind of push it off of you on a face. But you watch as them in the room like turn and they look and they start kind of like frying out a little bit.
I feel like I ate a diaper.
You see as suddenly cards are laid out in front of you, there's this lingering red mask. There's a giant cigar in its mouth and it blows smoke out as it deals out.
Guys are just in a K-hole.
She's right, you know.
She's just like, oh God.
You are freaking out, man. Ba, 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 boom.
You see, indeed, Divot the Death Dealer kind of sitting at this table. Strange that you wouldn't have come my way first. He throws a card down, looks at his hand again. Somebody's playing with the way things are supposed to be. I talk like this now. Somebody's playing with the way things are supposed to be.
I've heard someone talk like that.
Was it me?
Might have been.
It might have been.
I've only been dead a short
A
while.
little bit.
I'm just getting used to
Nobody
it.
knows better than me. Death Dealer. I gotta tell you, I could use your help. If you can find a way to slay this Tabitha demon, break this curse, I'll let you live again.
No fooling?
You look at the card that he threw on the table, changes to a better card, and he's like, yeah, no fooling.
All right. So what do we got to do there?
Hands you a silver key.
Sir.
Here's the silver key.
Oh my god.
Don't tell anybody that you have. No, he does actually give you a brass key.
Ooh.
He gives you a brass key.
It's almost as good as the one she got.
His is a little better than yours, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I changed it last
Might as well be bronze. Why don't you just call it a bronze key?
No, it's brass. It's not even as valuable.
It's not. That's what I mean. It was like,
Less valuable than that.
I know.
But yeah, you see, he hands
Did you make this out of cabinet handles?
the worst thing. The worst, the ones that always go. Like they make the little magnet sound, but they don't actually.
And they don't actually latch? Oh my God.
Yeah, that's hell. We are in hell.
Oh.
Let's talk about this.
Which layer of hell are we in?
All right, yeah, you see, he gives you a brass key. He's like, if you use this, you'll know when to do it.
All right. I also talk
I didn't
like
hear
this
any of
now.
that.
No, you heard all of that.
And he also handed me the key right in front of them. Wait, what?
Trying to kill my bloodline?
What are you talking
Lady
about?
Tabitha. I'm of her blood.
I thought we were supposed to live.
I mean, she seemed kind of cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
But she's alive and we're dead. I thought you wanted to live and
Gus
be
was
rich.
cool with everybody, so he's
I want to be alive and, do what I do.
Okay, fair point.
I'm starting to try to get away from the trash thing. So I was just starting to, and then I died walking through a fucking door. So
a precipice.
Yeah.
More poetic.
Oh, a precipice. Fuck me.
Oh, not yet. Changing his notes.
Be careful.
All right, you see, Steve looks at his both of you. He's like, your friend's about to get herself into some trouble. And you see me shift over to Ashley. It's just like,
Ashley.
boom, swinging your hand. One of the will-o-wisps comes by and you almost swat it.
Yeah.
You see that it's like cold air around it. It's got that same feeling of like, ugh, there's like a siphoning to it. You're like, oh. And you notice that the ones at the top of the stairs start coming down the staircase toward you. What do?
Fuck no. I get ready to fuck some shit up.
Fuck it
Draw
up.
your weapons?
It is what I'm here to do. Yeah, I draw my weapon.
All right, so go ahead and give me, all of us go and give me an initiative roll, please.
Come on.
4.
8. But
18.
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
Ashley is here to fuck.
Actually,
It's here to fuck shit up.
you see these strange little balls that are coming down as you know, the kind of experience, the feeling as they come around. They're trying to like absorb that same life, whatever unlife is within you right now. They seem to be like trying to suck at. They spectrally glow between like full translucence and being a complete solid, but they have this like searingly hot cold about them. And so as they start coming down, you're like, you're no fool. These are demonic spirits that are embodying will-o-wisps as they come down at you. There is 8 of them.
Wow.
Shit.
But you get the first step because you were ready and you didn't get ketamine.
I didn't. I didn't get ketamine.
I'm deep in this K-hole.
I am going to, like, if you will allow me,
Of course,
I would like to rage.
Really?
Yes.
Because if I'm a barbarian,
Yeah,
I'd like to rage.
Yeah.
And then I'm
You'll
like,
have to
Yeah, let's
strike
fucking rage.
like narrative flair in any of this that you want.
yeah. So
Could've
she's
moved
just
it down.
like,
It's two-handed weapon, so she has the ability to cleave too.
oh shit. Okay. So it was a 2 and a 3.
Okay. 7 and 8. So you rage and you totally just miss.
Yeah.
You're like so angry and
Yeah.
raging. But you see, it's not just like you swing and they're just like.
Yeah, I'm like,
They kind of scatter around. They're not so condensed right now. But you're just, what does it mean
man.
like when you rage?
well, so she's like super pissed off, and she'll like pull down her her helmet, like the face part of her helmet, and she goes from talking like this to talking like this, and it's like smoke coming
shit.
out of her eyes and shit. It's like
Yeah.
like
It's like fiery emblems.
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
grit.
it's
Yeah, for sure.
comes from her face, and it's
But
like,
also it's like a drastic light change. So you're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, you see they move with great alacrity. You know, they
Yeah,
don't
she-
seem to have much substance, but they are pretty hard to hit.
she doesn't fight a lot of ghosts.
Fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You notice as they just kind of look around, you see they all spirit dive at this strange like bubble that you two are in. You see they start pecking at the outside glass of this illusion that they're stuck inside of. And you see as they're almost like
I'm gonna
sucking the
throw up.
ability. You see Divot, he looks up from his thing. He's like, we don't have much time. Lady Tabitha, you should probably kill her. She has a good time though.
Oh.
Puts the cigar out. You know, as he blows smoke, you see it's absorbed into the mouths of the will-o-wisps. Bring it to you, Rizzy Raccoon. You've been brought in. Now, you do have disadvantage on this first action, just because you can't hold out. But yeah, you see the wisps spread around.
Oh, got him indeed.
Yeah.
Wisping about. What do you do?
I've disadvantage on my action.
Your first attack of 2.
Okay. Oh, okay. And you said it's all of us are getting
Or actually roll a skill.
attacked by these will-o-wisps.
Right now, they have not. They attacked the illusion that you were in. They like broke the walls of that, and you see Ashley like swinging your sword at them on the staircase. Ashley does know, like, again, you're just looking. It does seem like she's been provoked, but maybe that's just Ashley. You know, maybe she's just.
Ashley's always starting.
It's like,
She's on it.
Yeah.
Like he started, and you're like, yeah, I get it, but like, did you? Okay.
All right.
Can we just pay the bill? Can we just pay the bill?
We'll pay the bill when I'm fucking done.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's about the principle.
I know,
of
I get it. It would be nice. Nobody's saying it wouldn't be nice, Ashley.
Can I look around for where we are to see if there's anything that these soul wispy things would be attracted to if I could like activate something like that?
Okay, I like that. Yeah, give me, you're kind of, again, you
like
are
a fucking magic lamp or some shit.
Give me a +5 on this. DC 15. You're going to look around, not just to find a thing, but...
Oh, but you said disadvantage, right?
Yes, on this.
So... 13 and a 19.
That's good enough, bro. So
yeah!
You're kind of looking around, you see the kind of shining glow of these wisps. There are some surfaces in the room that they don't reflect on. But the chandelier at the middle of the top of the ballroom, it's like they're multiplied it. You see, rather than just like the 6 in front of you, it seems like there's hundreds kind of glittering around in it.
Oh, shit.
You're like, there's something up. Like the power sources between these two things are linked. So you do think that you could either use that to attract them to one location or potentially damage it to somehow affect them.
Okay. I would like to then throw my garbage can shield at it.
Yeah. You're like, it's all soft. It's like an apocalypse type weapon where you've like ground the edges of the rim of a garbage can, and it's actually just like terrifyingly sharp.
Yeah, it's scary.
You know what? We're actually going to say, just because it's like storyline, that it is a Vorpal garbage can lid.
Ooh.
So if you crit with it, you do cut people's heads off.
Nice.
All right, yeah.
Whoa.
Spoop. Also, I'm terrified of a sharpened garbage can lid.
So many germs.
Why haven't we done that in a movie yet?
Scary.
Let's shoot. That's part 2
Somebody
tonight after our
hop
break.
on that.
Yeah, somebody on that. Send me the script. I'm kind of like the Keanu type in my head.
I like Kung Pao.
Yeah. I'm a D&D DM.
All right, so then yes, I would like to throw my serrated, disgusting trash can lid shield.
This is an easier target, non-moving. The AC is 10. You get a +5 with your shield.
And I'm not at disadvantage anymore.
You are not anymore. You took it on the good check. So
on the good check.
You risked it. You risked it for the biscuit.
The good check.
All right, and you said it's
Don't get a 1 though, because you might decap.
15.
Oh, there we go.
Ah!
All right, you see, throw it up like so much trash. There's there's a little wet, like a
Sorry,
liquid.
it's probably some of that diaper I ate.
It's kind of greasy. Like it's greasy but clear. Like what the fuck? Oh god! It falls in between your flip flops.
Right on the part that goes in between my toes.
Just spray with those. You hurl it up into the air, and for a moment, it almost looks like the will-o-wisps are worried. They start kind of flying toward it. Something that you guys will pocket. This little boon that you get for creative play later. The protect action. You see, they're going to use their reaction to try to protect it.
Ooh.
So 1 fails, 2 fails, 3 fails, 4 crits.
Damn it!
So 4 and 5 survive. All right, you see 3 of the 6 that you see. Again, you realize that these shifting morphs. Oh, we got a raid helmet. Deadly raid helmet. So I'll do like this, guys. Well, let's have a spoopy live.
Come on, Goose. Let's do this.
Be sure to follow Channel 29 or I will punch you. That's my Halloween threat.
Scary.
What? He's gonna punch me.
Did the computer just restart?
No, I just forgot to put the.
You just,
Halloween friends.
Okay, we're good.
Halloween.
Sorry,
Ladder's
my
up.
computer's been acting weird. Ladder's up. Our big friends over at Channel 29. Fantastic human being. Give him a follow if you haven't. Click on the little thing. Just go over and be like, follow. And then be like, Bam said I should.
It's right there.
Like, oh,
Do it.
cool. Let's be friends.
Do
be
it.
spoopy about it.
You beautiful.
We are in the midst of a spoopy battle. It's currently the Vorpal garbage can lip of Riz Raccoon is flying. You see four of the six will-o-wisps dive in front of the shield. And it splits them in twain. She just eviscerates their light. And as you look in the chandelier, many of the lights burn out. Now there's only more like 200 powerful spirits working against you in the forms of the two wisps that remain. You do see, however, that their effort, the amount of jumping forward to strike against it, has prevented the chandelier from being broken. So, but you did manage to kill 6 of them at once.
Yeah.
So there's only 2 of these little balls floating around now. That would be your action to throw and the search. You got anything else you want to do?
I am done.
All right, Melody Serenade. You can see that there is like some power in having seen the demonic kiss of your bloodline. This is spoken of this woman with great mystique. Forging her own race of beings after the Driders are kind of a descent of hers, where a pact she made with the Drow.
Yeah, that's weird.
And so, dealing with gods, the Raven Queen and Lolth. And so it's like there is like some really high level demonic blood going on. But also you're in this encounter where you're watching these things happen around you. What do you do?
Yeah, do I notice any like familial artifacts around the house or anything that can tie me?
I like that
to
a
this
lot. Give me a
place more?
D20, going for +5 on it.
Bloodline shit. Classic.
20 plus 5.
Yeah.
What? Is that a critty?
That is
A critty McShitty. All right.
Hey, ladder's up to the buds that could be here tonight too. Jake, we freaking love you. Nicole, we love you.
Yeah, touch my
welcome
flame
right here.
in honor of the 2 that
Boom,
can't be
there we
here.
go.
Oh, it went out.
Where did 2?
We're just too
Oh,
fired.
there's not a lesson in that. Wait, God, are we not friends anymore? Is it the trash thing?
It's over.
Is it because I want to stop with the trash thing?
It's over. We're done. I'm not friends.
All right, yeah, nice crit hit there.
Sweet.
Oh, I just dropped a joint. See? It's all falling apart.
Oh,
That's
God.
our friendship is.
God.
This
Good to
is
see
hell.
you guys. Thanks for bringing your party our way. We'll keep it rolling. I promise. All right. So we currently you're looking around, and there is this that you didn't know it was Tabitha, but you knew that there was a speaking of the Serenade family line had been in Sativan at one point. Now you're over in the Fellsworn Kingdom, which is slowly losing its way to the Blight right now. So
Yeah.
you've got your kind of like Castlevania mystique about you when you roll in. It is not any one thing that you notice, but rather everything. You are right. This does all belong to you. There is something in what this place is that speaks to you. Every floorboard, every creaking chair. It is not one object in this
Floor
room.
door?
And you feel, and do with as you will, but you start to have the feeling that these two are no different. They belong to you as well. Kind of a strange thought to have creep over you. It's not entirely uncommon. You're not a person of self-aggrandizement, but also there is it is a little is the fucking house talking to her or the house is talking to her? It's a little, this is all this belongs to you. But you do innately have a little bit of a magical bond over this stuff. So what do you want to do?
Tell me what's going on with the chandelier again.
The chandelier is kind of like he saw Riz throw his shield, and a bunch of the Will-O-Wisps used an action that you will now, having seen, be able to use in a later fight, which is just cool. They used their reaction to dive in front of it and take the damage of this shield strike. So there's two Will-O-Wisps kind
you
of.
were aiming for the chandelier.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you again,
Yes.
as you kind of look up, it's like that's my chandelier, and you see there are these strange spirits within it that are symbolized as these two Will-O-Wisps floating around. They are also trespassers. You're like, that chandelier is beautiful and perfect, and it is them within it that's making it look so disgusting.
I was going to say, I didn't hit the chandelier.
No, I'm not worried
All right.
about that. I just want to make
I caused 0 damage to
Yeah.
the chandelier.
I feel so connected to the house. This is my house. Everything here belongs to me. I want to will the chandelier to snap and crush these ghosties.
Dope. You see as if it's almost as if it turns to listen to you. This hanging, beautiful glasswork chandelier. Again, as you look in, you see the glimmering dots floating around in this kind of voidless horizon, representing as the echoes of these two will-o-wisps in the room. And at your command, it starts spinning. And just like if you put a bunch of things in a spinning turbine, you watch this thing get pushed to the edge of it.
Sorry,
it's shining this bright light in the room all around you, kind of like a disco. You just see these little spots of light shimmering on the wall all around you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Finally, it drops. The two balls get wrapped up as it falls down. And it shoots out around the walls all around you. What's up, Raid? You came into a disco raid, bro.
Disco
I was like right on time with the disco. All right.
Oh man, I'm getting so
Local
high.
Street will dead wolf. Be sure to give that boy a follow. He's a wonderful man. He gives a wonderful hug for what it's worth, and that's everything. Remember, Wolf, if you see my spider anywhere, you have to tell me legally.
It's in the NDA.
It's somewhere. I don't know where. It was on the tip of my head.
Yeah, this is one of the things in the NDA that we can actually disclose.
That's it. We can talk about that. That's the one thing. So yes, as this giant chandelier falls, it kind of grabs the two will-o-wisps as well as the 200 spirits within, and it starts spinning right before it hits the ground. It's going to break no chandelier. You see it stops, and like a bloom of light, it casts these spirits out.
Nice!
So hard that they stick to the walls, and there's these like little silver stretches of spirit energy all around the walls, all around you. The chandelier returns back up, and you see the link. Catch. It just rocks.
All right.
And stay out.
You feel the soft applause of the floorboards at your feet. You look around, and for roll me a d20 real quick on this.
So this sounds
5.
pretty cool.
So you're kind of like looking, you're like, yes, they are cheering for me. And you kind of look over at like two usurpers of your acknowledgement.
Where's my applause?
Oh. Sorry.
With the pal.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You can hear the little tink, tink, tink of my armor. Like, tink, 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 tink.
I'll take it.
Satiated. Again, there is this strange, like, the hotel's talking to you. Like, it's but in this moment, after this kind of dope destruction of the evil spirits in this room, you're looking around now, and it's like, it's still in hell.
I was gonna say, it's still in hell, but this is a pretty cool house. Yeah, this is a pretty cool house.
You can tell she has really good bones.
Yeah. It's like, it's in the hell air section of hell.
Well, I guess,
The Fresh Prince of Hell Air.
busting makes me feel good, so let's go move on to the next room.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yes. Sure. We're just trying to survive, right?
That's really it. It's the last person to survive gets that house.
Sarah's staring at you. Yeah. You do notice that a normal goose has not returned.
If he didn't survive, he didn't survive.
Should we
He gave me a stoic kind of message like, I'm going to go wreck this toilet. So.
Oh, I thought you were going to say fuck shit up and I was about to get...
No, shit fuck up.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Closer than you think. We have a lot more in common than we have.
There's a message there.
No. Well, let's go into this next room and see what the fuck is up, shall we?
So you have a few options. You look,
I love options.
The door, and you see that the woods themselves that you came into initially have returned. No longer the sea of shifting plates. You're in this weird kind of conflicts. You've been in a few of them in the game WeeDnD, where it's like this is the Shadowfell mixed in with the Nine Hells. There's this kind of strange fracturing. There's some Fey magic here. There's some Shadowfell energy, and so it is one of these places that by your action, like the distortion is being changed.
It's like a planar
You have
splinter.
rooted it a little bit more into your reality than that of which it came. So you do notice that these woods, again, you hear this like crying of wailing coming from the trees. But suddenly you see these little swooping ravens flying around, and they're screaming like banshees. Just this really high pitched as they go around, and you see that where their voice strikes, the ground begins to rot. And so they're just flying around. You see they're starting to swarm nearer to the house. So that's one thing you notice. The strange tree guardian standing outside once again as well.
Cornelius Thorne.
You also notice that out through the other door, in this kind of long corridor, it appears that there are other houses in this hell scenario. There's almost a small haunted village.
Yeah.
Just from the door, you can see that there's this dry, cracked fountain, and there's like fog pooling out of it instead of water. There's all these weird shadows shifting. And then lastly, you hear in the grand ballroom next to you, this music starts being played. Do, 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 do. It's this kind of fancy waltz number, as if playing to the melody of the people you saw dancing through the windows. So, those are kind of the three locations that you see. The woods beyond with, where Corthus Thorn is currently, and the ravens kind of shooting this rot from their mouths. The village proper, like out the back door basically to the village, or to this strange ballroom beside you. What do you do?
It's a big note on them birds.
Yeah, I don't.
No.
It's just
Yeah, just let's hope
That
the
one.
door did.
I feel like a
competition.
dance. Sounds like there's.
I was gonna say the music sounded fun.
Yeah, I want to see what's going on in there personally.
Music can't kill you, right? Right.
it makes the people come together. Yeah. And that's where we'll pick it up.
Perfect. Perfect.
Because when are you going to beat that?
Yeah.
When are you going to beat that?
What was you doing?
All right.
What
Thank you guys. This has been fun. I'm having so much fun. It's always good to see you guys. We'll be back. It's 10 minutes, right? Did I do it wrong? If anybody's seen my spider, let me know. Hopefully it's not in the bathroom. That sounds terrible.
Oh man.
Refill your
No.
waters for your crit sips. Re-roll your J's if you're crit hitting or shit critting along with us at home. That's if you. Let's all give it up for our guests. A totally normal goose.
Our normal goose.
So far has been really killing it, and maybe we'll learn a little more about him after this intermission, guys. Check out the original art. Check out the original music. And we'll see you in 10 minutes for the conclusion of this spoopy, ghostly manner.
Anything's possible.
Halloween, 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 Halloween,
Smoking.
Halloween, 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 Halloween.
Fucking.
Everybody's here and has been the whole time. Ooh, welcome back, buds, to WeeDnD, Pot Positive Live Tabletop Role-Playing Experience. I'm Bam, that's Drew, that's Brenna, that's Abby, and that is a normal goose.
Normal.
How you doing, normal goose?
Oh, Jesus, it's actually moving.
Oh,
now.
wow.
Oh, I don't like that.
So you went horseback riding for a little while.
I'm going home.
Oh, yeah. You like horseback riding?
I am unsettled.
Horse sport riding.
Oh, okay,
Horse
yeah.
sport.
I never really thought he was going to be one
Huh.
of those.
Oh.
Is that like snowboarding?
Is that a magic pair of goggles? Are you being piloted by a human being? Did your hat fall off because you're a liar? Yeah, that's right.
Did you have too much sangria?
Oh,
No,
Never too
don't
much.
I may have. I'm full disclosure. I may have.
Feeling it, Mr.
Actually, guys,
Reveal yourself,
You couldn't have had too
Reveal
much
yourself.
sangria because I've been
Normal
drinking
goose.
all of it. Normal goose.
yourself.
reveal yourself to
Who
me.
is the normalist?
Who is the normalest goose?
Who's this goose?
Come out.
Get
Who's
out.
the
Get
normal
out.
goose?
Come out of here.
Goose.
Get out.
Normal.
Yeah, for real. Get out of here. Get out of here. I want to introduce, guys, huge friend of the show, back from his many, many travels. Our former studio.
He's
man.
back.
Our former
You
studio
brought
man.
Master back.
Sean Gilchrist. Sean,
Sorry, my tail's in the way. Let me get my tail
just
out.
a regular goose.
Just a
We don't have
regular
mics.
silly
We don't have
goose.
mics. They can't even hear you. They can't even hear you.
Oh.
Guys, Sean Gilchrist, studio
Here,
manager for
yell
the
into my
show.
chest.
Did art. Yeah, yell.
I love you all, kids.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. guys.
Ooh.
Just remember, inside every goose is Sean Gilchrist.
Yeah, in case you didn't know that.
In case you didn't know.
Just so you know.
Perfect.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass
All right.
better call somebody.
We love you.
We love you, Sean. We love you. Sean also has a book on Amazon.
Yes.
I think we have a link for it. Right?
Road
No,
stories from nowhere.
doesn't have a book on Amazon. And I have a spider.
But he has 10 million copies that he sleeps on.
It has a ton. It's like a little bed for him. Vancouver by night. What's up, bud? Good to
Hey.
see you. Follow our friend Steve. He's a wonderful human being.
Steve.
They're
Vancouver by night.
featherback
Just wonderful
books.
people.
Yeah. Easier to sleep on.
Easier to
Aw.
sleep on, indeed. All right, guys. Well, we were in the middle of a little spoopy game. This is Haunted Manor that's speaking to Melody Serenade. Starting to get under your skin a little bit. But what do you say we jump back in?
Oh.
No. You stand inside the formerly Nade Manor, the Serenade Manor.
The manor formerly known
Right?
as Nade.
The Lady
Interesting.
Nade. Weird, huh? What ties it? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe
Because you're a
it all ties it.
nader. You're a nader.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get political now.
You're still standing inside of this, somewhat decaying ballroom. I'm sorry, the hallway next to the rotting ballroom. You see the tattered curtains that are hanging nearby, the smell of this decayed wood in the air. That mist has somewhat come through the door now that the actual surroundings are back. It tickles at your feet as your, cold armor or trash feet. I don't know. Your
Paws?
trash paws?
Hind?
Your trashy little feet are being tickled by the clean wash of cool mist. But you stand in this room,
nice.
the chandelier now spinning
It's
above
nice.
you, somewhat casting a little bit of a beautiful light reflection as the melody of this song in the ballroom nearby is heard. It's almost as if a full symphony is playing alongside. You hear the hollowed steps of this drifting dance from beyond. But the door lies, directly next to you. What do you guys do?
Dance?
I'm gonna dance, join in.
I hope she plays Hot to Go and then just runs away.
You see that the door opens and you watch as this basically ballroom full of spectral figures, their feet, kind of like in every movie ever where it's like they're like incorporeal at the foot.
Right.
Like up to
Like
about
Haunted
the knee.
Mansion.
Incorporeal.
Like
and
Eddie
disco.
Murphy
Like
one.
Eddie Murphy.
It's like the Eddie Murphy
it's
Haunted Mansion
exactly
fam. Is
like
that what it's like?
It's exactly like good artist borrow, great artist steal. From Eddie Murphy's The
Yeah.
Haunted Mansion. You know the quote.
Yeah.
But yes, you see as this kind of melody is played, this spectral band in the background moving almost, like ornate dolls that are like plucking away these songs and these spectral instruments, as well-dressed ghosts. And about, nearly 100 of them moving around this ballroom. It's this large, extravagant at one time, but now dilapidated. The oil lamps once lit, now broken. But that same pale moonlight, kind of projects through all the broken cracks in the wood and the ceiling. You can almost feel that presence of Tabitha watching you, gauging you, seeing what you'll do. Again, you feel the floorboards beneath you, somewhat commanding a respect in this space. Actually, this like blooding rage still runs through you. It's from like, getting pumped up and then having the world around you turn into this like spectral visit dance show.
Right.
I was gonna say I'm pretty deep in this K-hole still. So.
Yeah, you're still kind of feeling the effects, standing there. Again, as some of your essence was robbed by whatever that weird wave, that ghost bell was.
Yeah.
But you stand, you're looking around, you're like, this many people, there's probably quite a bit of trash.
Yeah. I Ralph though, so I feel better.
Feeling a little better now. Yeah, sometimes just get it out, guys. Sometimes just get the poison out.
I feel better.
Yeah.
So yes, you see none of them really responding to you. Nobody there, drawing much attention to you, which does irritate you a little bit.
Do any of them need dance partners? Let's get this party started.
You see, give me a D20, give me a dance, like in this moment, as right now.
We gonna have a dance off?
No, I want to take up dancing with one of the ghosts.
DDR,
the
Dead
song
Dance Revolution.
Restarts itself again.
Sick.
You hold out your hand and you grab, just a black jacketed man just kind of appears as you reach for it, summoned to you, and you start drifting along. You feel your feet kind of floating. You are enraptured in this spell effect. Currently, you are in fact enchanted by it. And so to you notice that all of the faces of the nearby dancers are all looking enviously at the manner by which you groove across the floor. The tattered ends of your green velvet dress that were covered in mud and briar, no longer. The long, flowing strand of jewels behind you skates on the ground, leaving this sweeping catch as you dance around, almost as if you're playing in tune with the melody itself. You feel like the perfect moment as you glide around the dance floor. And you guys do see that there's this strange shadow figure that creeps up, and then she goes almost dormant in the eyes as she begins whiffing around the dance. What do you two do?
I'd like to find the DJ.
Melody, I just feel like I don't think this is like a good idea. I'm just saying, like, we're in like a haunted house and you're being kind of literally like whisked away by like ghosts right now.
Right, it's like you've been roofied and you had no drinks.
Just walked right into it.
This is my debutante ball, obviously.
Bitch, what the fuck are
You know we just died.
What the
This is hell.
are you talking about? I want to like
What a bunch of garbage.
pick up a chair and throw it at her.
Yeah.
Roll a D20. +5.
Yeah. Oh, I rolled it into things and saved it. It's a 3.
All right, so you see you throw the chair, but you notice when you throw it, it doesn't hit her, but some of the spirits kind of whiffed away, scared.
Yeah.
You notice that there's this like tense energy in all of the people present in this room. That yes, they are dancing this delightful dance, but they've been trapped doing so for what you're like starting to feel like might be eternities.
Oh my God.
The fear innate in this new thing as this chair smashes across the floor. You start noticing like, this is a scarable bunch.
Oh my God. Okay. That's good to know. If we can scare them, we can like stop them from whatever they're doing to her.
Okay.
I guess you were right. Should we find the DJ? Where's the DJ?
Right?
All right, so the band you see has just stopped playing and they're beginning to start their next refrain.
Oh, they have a band.
They're somewhat like the NSYNC, like they got the strings on them and stuff, like marionette dolls. You see, like picking up their instruments, they're just kind of floating there, looking at you as you approach. You see that one of them does have like a wand in hand, and you see his head turns. He's got stitching across his mouth and eyes, somewhat of kind of like the puppet masters
Oh.
from before. But now this is earlier before he's on your side.
Oh, so the cool part.
That's
They're
it.
on our side.
Yeah, the better part.
The better part.
That's
of
later.
the.
That's later.
All right.
You see he turns. They begin playing. His hands move. The strings pull, but he's just staring at you.
You guys know Thriller?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't play Thriller right now. All right, everybody put on Thriller.
Oh yeah.
Just pause it. We'll all go like
We'll
this.
just sit here quietly
Yeah.
for the duration of Thriller.
And at the end, I'll go.
Right.
So if you did that right, I hope you enjoyed.
I hope
Thriller.
it synced up.
They played it.
Yeah.
It happened.
It was great.
Good job.
Slipped in 20 bones.
Oh, wow. That's good. That's good. All right, so yeah, you have, again, somewhat possessed by this spirit that has it embodied her right now. Again, it's folding to your will a little bit. The more it's like this is that this dance is for you. You see them all kind of with horror faces, still appealing to you, dancing, clapping for you as you go. When the music stops, they all sit and wait until it begins again and then dance once more. But you're kind of feeling that little bit of creeping, but it is it's also kind of nice. It's not.
I want to show off a little. I want to take the chair that was just thrown at me, and I want to place it, and I'm gonna do a little flash dance.
Oh,
Arch the
get
back
it.
over the back. Very
Smash it,
dramatic.
girl.
Queen,
Oh my God.
come
I think we tried
on.
Raid too.
Raid. Yes, raid.
And in one swoop, I want to remove my outer cloak as I do it.
Oh,
Like cascades off of you with a
So
stellar
elegant.
grace. The chair had just started
Really
to slide,
elegant.
ended its slide from the throw. And you catch it right at the end of its momentum, spin it perfectly and nail it. Now to you guys, she just kind of picked up the chair and sat in it. But you're stuck in the enchantment. It went
Aw.
perfectly. You
I wanted to
It
see
looked-
that.
felt great.
the sparks, the waterfall, it's the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And the crowd is enamored with you. You see they all stare forward. You see the fear that you watched as they go back into their cycle of dance. It starts floating around the room once again. But you do have this, this knowledge. You see that this spell is somewhat predicated on a fear of this room. What do you do?
Does it? Okay, I guess could we roll, or could I roll to see if it's because the band keeps playing the song?
You got
Or,
an arcana style check. What's the deal with the magic in this room?
Right, are they in control of playing the song, or are they being forced to
Now,
play the song?
being a man of the trash, you probably have some awareness of this type of magic and
Right.
arcana. Explain your mastery in this thing, and I'll let you get a +5 for the roll.
Well, there was this Bard studio
The Bard
one
studio,
time
yes.
that was next to this eatery,
Right next to
Mole Eggington's.
Oh, yeah. Great restaurant.
Yeah.
Well known. Well,
Right. Anyway, great leftovers, or garbage, as most people call it.
Some people.
Most,
Not.
I've heard. They're like, you suck. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You're in the garbage.
You're trash.
Yeah, you're trash. So anyway, it's delicious.
You're trash.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say.
I didn't say
But yeah, there was this, this big old thing of paper, and it had these notes and stuff on it. And after you eat some Mole Eggington, some warm scrambled eggs out of a garbage can, it's you get to reading these things, and
it's
I
actually
get a little sick.
Yeah.
I got a little.
bit.
The music's
I
starting
can
to make
see every
sense,
day.
though. It spoke to me, and so I know how music can control someone's
You do. You
outlook
you're
on life.
Oh, if that's what that book was talking about. When it was,
Right.
If magic is being used to control spectrums in hell,
Obviously.
then one thing you can do to stop that would be, and you're like, fuck, what was it? Give me a D20 +5.
Oh, is that what I think it is?
Is it really?
Is that what I think it is? Or is it a 7? No, because the 7's looking at me. It is a 1.
Oh my God! Yes, lighters up.
Oh, shitty critty.
Shit, crap.
Shit, crit.
Oh no, I was gonna say, can you pass me that? Because I don't have a. No, not that. The diggy outer thingy. The
The diggy out.
diggy outer.
Yeah.
So again,
This again.
Riz, you don't know you rolled a 1. Drew does, but Riz doesn't.
Right.
And you remember with an acute alacrity that in exactly this situation, if you are presented with a ballroom full of enchanted shadows, one of your friends believes that it's a ceremony for her specifically.
Absolutely.
Her name is Melody. In that exact circumstances, you should mercilessly slaughter all of the band, and that will end the curse.
All right, then I'm gonna roll for RKO out of nowhere.
All right, here we go.
Come on, Maestro. Oh, that's a 6.
All
Damn
right.
it.
Because he's not defending himself, because he's suspended on string, you have kind of a clear shot at the guy.
Could I just miss and then dive into the band on accident?
Yes. Yeah, you see you kind of swing, you know, and again, the string kind of pulls down as you go to cut it, throwing you off rhythm.
Right.
The band.
And I get tangled up and we're like, oh, fuck, dude, I'm sorry.
It's a banana peel because it's your trash.
Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop,
Slip on it. And you fall. The band,
Right, obviously.
Is it you
with a
changed
dope,
drink?
with a 19, the band continues playing.
Oh, fuck the
like you're
band.
twisting around like a real piece of trash. And like they're like,
I had
they're
gum on my paw and a banana peel on
still
that one.
managing to keep playing. What do you do?
They're
Ashley?
so good.
Holy what the fuck? All right.
Ashley, I need your help.
I need your help to explain what are you doing?
The band.
What
It
are
just
you-
felt right. And now it feels so wrong.
All right, I'm gonna let you handle those consequences for a second.
That's fair.
So I've perceived now that the music makes the people come together,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
The bourgeoisie.
is someone in control of this band, or does the band have to be stopped, or does
No,
it?
he
need to be-
was super wrong.
okay. I
He-
figured.
He was like,
I
for
mean-
sure, this is the thing. You saw him dive into the band keeps playing, and nobody was afraid because of how ridiculous he is.
Okay.
But your observation
Oh, is that a
was that
piece of
you
shit?
could utilize fear to try to break up whatever this curse is. But then you also found out if you fail, she can utilize it for power. And so
I
something
see.
is kind of happening where this room that was once bending to the song is starting to kind of bend toward Melody's melody up top. Let's get
Whoa!
up top.
Oh, the melody.
Yeah.
Melody's melody.
Yeah.
The melody that's
Joe's
melody.
specific form.
Melody specifically sung by Melody.
I have to scare these people.
It seems like scaring them might be the way to drive them from this room.
Well, something that would scare me if I was at a party. She starts a fire. She lights one of the curtains on fire.
Oh my god! Fires.
Yeah.
It's fun. You definitely get plus 10 to this because we all know Ashley's lit some fires.
Well, it's 12.
So 22.
22!
22 total. So you have kind of full fire of the ballroom. You know, you've got, there are these
I'm
like
just lighting. I'm lighting it because it's not about. You have to let the panic build, and then they
Yeah.
will run away, right?
Yes.
So I just casually like.
Right.
Nonchalant.
You guys have to be like, do you
Is that? There's
You
like the
smell
fog. It's like
something?
maybe it's the fog. Is that smoke? Is
You
the
guys
fog
smell
smoke?
fire?
Their legs start showing back up. They're like, hold up, I might need
what's
to get
going
the
on?
fuck-
Why are people
What's
doing
that?
that
There's
over
only two
there?
doors. You know what I mean? Like
And
if there was a stampede.
Yeah, and then what she does is she locks. She goes around and locks like
Stampede.
all doors except for one.
I'm having an Ashley nightmare, and that's for real. It's like,
Yeah, she's just walking around and like I know how to scare people.
and all the drinks.
Yeah.
Is that poison? Did she put poison?
No.
Don't worry about it.
Right, Ashley? Yeah, no. No, you're the best. I'm glad you came. We're supposed
Yes.
to do something. You're all the big
Ashley,
bad. I don't know if you noticed yet. But you're all the big bad.
I'm here to fuck
That's the
shit up.
Shyamalan twist.
Oh,
Twist!
I told you.
we're the enemy.
All right. So yes, you managed to succeed. You know, it's like nobody's really stopping you. And again, you're so like nonchalantly going about it. You're not really throwing off the dynamic, and you don't even notice.
I don't even notice.
It's a slow burn.
You don't even know.
Bye.
You
And
kind
then-
of do notice that the band is being like accosted by this strange raccoon trash man.
Where's the music?
They're still playing as far as I know.
Well, then stop attacking them.
I'm stuck in the strings.
He is kind of stuck in this.
Okay. Why'd you attack them?
It felt right.
Are you trying to ruin my party?
Not.
Just back in the strings.
It's sweet. It's swung
No.
around, so he's like not facing.
I'll be. Just give me a sec.
Uh-huh.
And I'm back. All right. So anyway,
You see the band, kind of stops for a moment and looks over with grace toward you, like they've slighted or offended you. They kind of let you unravel out of them, and they all kind of like look at you. They're like, "Fucking don't do that again." No.
Yeah, sorry. It was foolish.
The guy, the head one, is like,
Yeah, the head thing's weird.
this guy. But yes, the band continues playing.
I forgot I need
And
to
it
smoke.
seems like the song starts getting a little faster. Like, Ashley, this is like a familiar aura for you. This is kind of where some of your demonic energy is like stemmed from. Is like this, like subtle place between the liminal spaces. Yes. The armor is like, oh, can you feel it? Can you feel the blood vibrating? The musicians play faster.
Yes, I fucking can. Oh my god.
Notice in
Oh
specific
my god, you're so embarrassing.
the music playing
You are
faster.
being so,
I'm the asshole.
You
'cause
are
the
being so
the
embarrassing
music is
right
fun.
now.
All right, but at least tell me that it's kind of cool the music's playing faster.
Yeah, whatever. I love a remix.
I
It's
did
like,
that.
cool.
I did that. Ashley, pull out your sword. Kill somebody.
Oh my god, I'm working on it.
God, that's the
Jesus.
worst.
Yeah, you're
I
the
wish I was just
fucking-
armor again sometimes.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I wish I was just a early 20s girl again.
That was the key. You now are switching back. We fear you Friday. All right, so you, Trash Man, you're free. You kind of do notice now, because again, you're the perceptive trash. You're like looking around, and you do see this like little trail of fire just kind of emanating from behind Ashley. She walks around the room, kind of chatting with herself, seemingly.
You motherfucker.
We said, God damn, what? Thing fell.
What? Oh.
All right, so you do notice that that right now there's kind of two weird things going on with the people that you've been here with.
Yeah.
One of them is seemingly, and again, you don't see the same thing as she sees. It's just kind of the ghosts slowly swarming a little bit closer to her as she's like presenting, yelling at the band, and doing all these things. You are kind of like aware, like something is fucking wrong in this house, and this one's walking around lighting it on fire and locking the doors. What do you do?
I guess I'm gonna fan the flames.
Dope. You start tossing books into it.
I'm just gonna, like, you get anyone reading this? I'm just kidding. You're all dead.
All right, with this, I'm going to need you to roll a d20 for me. This is just a flat. You need to beat a 10.
14.
All right, you realize the whole room wants you to attack your allies. Not allies, these people you just met that you're kind of competing for.
That we just died and all, or no,
You're
no.
all died together.
Competing for this
totally
timeshare.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, you guys can just split it percentage-wise and call it a day. Pick a season that you like. It's the Spring Kingdom. It's always spring.
Spring
Well, I guess we solved this. You want to call it. No. But yeah, so at this point, it is literally like they tried to grab you to use you as a knife. You are not so, vain or naive that you don't kind of break from the enchantment for a moment. You look around, the longing face is no longer looking at you, but the creeping shadow clinging around, the music playing, but not so attentively played by this gorgeous band. You feel the pull of enchantment in your brain. This room is trying to get you. And so, in this place, suddenly all three of you with kind of somewhat clear minds and thoughts for a moment have time. But the room is reacting to you. So what do you do? The fire is building, the doors are locked. You feel that creeping fear building up inside of you, Ashley. The armor wants more. But yes, you can kind of feel like a balloon filling with air. So too, the terror fills this room. What do you do?
Does Ashley has now kind of made her way into like the crowd of people and going, does anyone smell that?
You start sniffing around.
Anyone smell? Like just kind of saying like, does anyone? Weird, is it getting warm in here?
You notice that it's like, what the fuck is...
Yeah, just like start.
Yeah, like nobody's like inertly reacting. Like,
Yeah.
what's this weird chick saying? What was it she was saying though? Like, I knew that. She said something about, do you smell something? There's just that like the calm whisper of the pre-stampede.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't
And
need
then
my
she,
jacket
like-
anymore.
She kind of like gets over by. She like does that and then stops over by like one of the doors that she's locked and just stays there.
Leads back. Yeah,
Yeah.
you watch it. It's like...
I know. Yeah, she's
Taste
like.
it. You feel like the shit is getting so filled, and the amount of fuck it up you'll have to do is going to be immense.
Yeah.
At this point, you guys have kind of like fed a tsunami. This fear bubble is breaking. But again, you're in the room with it. And so it's
Yeah.
like, you see as you lean Ashley leans against the wall, that feeling kind of grips you guys. What are you going to do right now? Because something's about to happen.
Well, I smell my coat burning, and I scream, fire!
All right. It goes off. This is the point. So we're going to just kind of do this like an event scene. Riz, you're kind of looking over again. You see the scream from the start of the room, the fire, the smoke filling up the air all around you. You're like, oh, I'm freaking out right now. And you watch as the shadows, these ghosts and spirits haunted, stuck in this song, kind of stampede to the melody of the song. It's like, doo, 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 and then it hits the wall and blows rocks out. Like they move with the force of a full stampede, but they're kind of still locked in this eternal waltz as they're like water rushing around the room at you.
Is there like a bookcase or something I can climb, or a chandelier I can jump onto?
You see this giant bookshelf that gets smashed by
More
the sea,
chandeliers.
hurls through the air, and you're able to like.
Can I jump inside the grand piano and like close the
Give me a
lid
D20
down?
on that one.
All right.
Plus 5, you're a shifty fella.
Whoa. 17.
All right.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. You see the piano's just like.
I'm gonna like hood slide across up it and then like swing back into it and close
And
it.
then you shoot like a Spider-Man thing and pull it in. You just have it for that one shot.
Why not? Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
It's a one shot. Like you can have the Spider-Man thing.
Yeah.
You kind of pull it shut, and you feel as this wave, you're kind of like riding around in this sea of ghosts that are super panicked and smashing around the room. You manage to survive yourself. What do you do?
I am in the sea.
You
of
are
ghosts
in it,
as
but
well.
you're like, so you were kind of in the middle, so you're kind of at the eye of the storm right now. Like you have somewhat of control, but you're like, this thing has kind of turned against me now. Like the panic is full. You're not enchanted. You don't feel the tendrils in your mind anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they have managed to like stop what was happening to you, and you kind of are like, let's go. Like, let me double down on the panic. They start seeing around, but you are kind of at the eye of it. So right now, you're not particularly being affected.
Okay, well, I'm still panicked, though. I'm going to take my mace and just start wildly swinging at the ghosts around me.
It's like stirring the pot. All right, give me a D20. Add 5 to it. We're just going to contest.
15.
All right, so 20. You just start smashing them up, and you see they're like digging a safer hole in the middle of the room. It's like you're weeding them out from the inside out as they press against the outsides. You see some of the areas where the wall has been knocked away. Some of them as they're crushed against the outside of it, not too dissimilarly to like the will-o-wisp spinning at the edge of the room. You see they're being just like forced against rock surfaces and gaps, and they're spilling out the side. You guys are like effectively driving this thing out, but it is like raging and has the opportunity to hurt you as well. So with this, you've managed to kind of carve out a little hole in the center. Ashley, you're leaning back. This isn't your first hell tornado that you've seen, maybe even this week.
Or started.
And so you do have like the grace of like, you kind of saw this coming. What do you do?
First thing I do is like once it's all like going off and people are panicking around, I'm gonna like quickly shake the door and go, oh my God, they locked the doors. They locked it in. Oh my God. Yeah. And like just she puts, uh-oh, the doors are locked.
So they fail.
Oh no, the doors are locked. They locked us in.
You hear the like of like a bunch of ghosts trying to handle as they fly by. And it's just a flurry of them. Eventually the handle of the door gets ripped off. But you still hear like the phantom, like the curse of that fear is still in the room with them.
Yeah. I'm trying to create, if fear gets rid of this stuff, it's like, what's the scariest?
Yeah, you're like squeezing them out of the walls with fear.
Yeah.
At this point, they've been drawn to the edges. Their own presence is tearing at the walls. This grand piano is just like bouncing around into the melody of a waltz that it's also playing. Danny's cool with friends. And yes, so you see this is, again, you've kind of like captivated the fear of this, and you're almost like waving a wand around at it. At this point, it is so strong that it can only affect one more of you, and I'm going to roll it.
Oh.
Yeah, you knew it, didn't you?
I did.
You totally knew.
I felt it.
So with this last screaming gasp, you see the sea, finally the song ends. And for a moment, it feels like the terse buildup of a tsunami. And finally, it all kind of like as one big ghost fist smashes on the piano. Now, you were smart enough to be in the piano, so your AC is high, and it misses. You feel it blows
Tsunami.
blows the legs off the base of the piano. You land it opens and you're there. This room has been purged. You see all the ghosts
I'm still in hell.
withering through the remaining cracks and out into the night. The kind of maddening curse that wraps around you no longer present. You're all kind of looking at each other like, wow, what a weird couple of minutes that was.
Yeah.
As you hear the kind of the cackle of Tabitha. I told you, child, this is my house, not your house. But it could be.
Feels like my house.
It does, doesn't it? You see, she's
Smells like my house.
don't tell them about the Silver King.
Uh-huh.
And then you see as she's like peeking through the giant spider legs and bodies around the outside of the house. With that,
That's always
you
creepy.
guys have basically decided not to go back to the scary woods with the ravens, unless you still have those two options before you. Either kind of into the haunted village itself, beyond this house itself, or back to the beginning where the tree spirit was with those strange birds that are like bansheeing rot.
But like the birds aren't part of this house thing, though.
Yeah, we just want the timeshare.
Yeah. So stay in the house.
Yeah, and we just got all the spirits out of this ballroom, right? So is there anything that this brass key or her silver key opens up in here?
So you look around, you're kind of looking for key slots and everything in sockets. And you kind of find
It unlocks the piano bench.
Yeah, there is like
Great sheet music.
Cool. Perfect.
the brass for the piano music. I already know this song. All right. No.
Chopsticks, I already know this.
Somebody roll me 1d100 though. There might be like a wondrous item in this room.
Ooh.
Notice I. La 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 la.
All of us are
71.
Ash.
All right, so you do see the wand that the musician was leading the band with. The wand still is in the room, and it has that humming magical energy to it. If used, it can make any creature dance with a contested skill check. So we would just roll d20s, but you can force somebody to dance instead of do anything else if they fail a contested skill check with this wand. So whoever wants it is welcome to it.
I will take.
For the trash. All right.
Dance.
I will trade for the sheet music that I got on the piano bench.
Oh, but we're gonna find out because music's important. That's gonna be the music that ends all of it. Sends us back home.
You see the wand's like, no, it isn't.
Shut the fuck up, woman. You shut up. I didn't even give a
We
shit.
have like 20 more minutes of runtime.
I'm sick and
And then they went to an Arby's. They've got the meat.
sick and tired of your bullshit.
Big beef and cheddar.
Guys, Arby's cheese sticks fuck. And I'm saying it right now because I want you to know it as a stoner.
Really?
Their cheese sticks fuck. I'm getting some after this because I've talked about them now.
Oh man,
Okay.
they're like
we do
that.
Enough in stoners.
Arby's?
Arby's cheese sticks.
All
They're
right.
mozzarella sticks. I'm
Okay.
dead serious. I'm maybe the best mozzarella sticks that I've found.
Sponsor.
The only
us,
Arby's I can
please.
think of is off of Lake Mead in
Nobody's ordering them,
'95.
so they're always fresh. There's one right up here off Craig.
Oh fuck!
By that time about. Not a sponsor in any of this. But you know what? I'm not afraid to say it. The mozzarella sticks at Arby's fuck and try it.
Okay.
Don't get anything else. You don't have to. Just get those.
Right. If you get anything else, you'll
There's
probably
a
be
good chance.
upset with yourself
You'll have
later on.
Beef and ched, baby.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
I'm a
I'm the
guy.
Yeah.
2 for 7.
I like to get the big Montana, but have them barbecue it.
Whoa, expert
This man gets me.
level.
This man gets
Wow.
me. Anyway, thanks for
I
everybody.
don't know anything about that life.
We're going to Arby's. That's
Back when I could eat red meat, but yeah.
It's Body by Arby's.
Yeah.
They do the little hash brown triangles, right?
They're back.
Yeah.
But guess what?
They're back.
Not anymore.
Wait, how can they be back but not
That's
anymore?
all I knew about it.
I'm sorry.
I like went the day they.
Pause on the
I'm
game.
not- yeah, hold up, guys. We're talking about.
We're talking about fucking brownies.
I went the day they came back. Potato cakes came back because that was like my old thing. I was like, they were dope. The ones I got the first time were terrible. I was like, oh, this sucks. I went again and was like, let me try one more time. They were incredible. They were like better than they used to be. It was like the perfect dream. And then the last time
And
I
then you
went,
woke up.
obviously to get cheese sticks. I was like, yo, do you guys still have those? And they're like, nah. And I was like, damn, but kind of like with I feel like it's kind of like the Mexican pizza Taco Bell. They'll just bring it back and then sell more of it.
Or the
for a while.
McRib.
The McRib.
Or
Let's come back
the
to it.
specialty
Yeah, it's that
whatever.
thing. I think it's in
Yeah.
that space. Anyway, go to Arby's, play D&D.
Nice.
Anyway.
Sorry.
Kind of considering, this path. There's this haunted village that lingers around you. There's the staircase that goes upstairs where, some of the mention of the path beyond linger toward you. You kind of look out the front door and you see those ravens. You're like, I'm not trying to get screamed at by no ravens that aren't seemingly part of this house's curse.
There's something sexy about them, though.
I want to see where my silver key goes.
They're scary, but they're sexy.
As you think about it, you, again, almost as if the first time when you began to go up this staircase, there were these will-o-wisps that came down. Once more, this kind of mist starts spilling down the staircase that looms in front of you. From the fog, you see appear this strange hunched figure. Here we go. I mean, I've got a hood. I got to. He's like, one sec, guys. One sec. I've got a hood.
Oh, yeah. You
see, he's like, appears. He's surrounded by this strange, translucent beard that flows out of his beard like smoke, and it spills into this mist that folds down the staircase in front of you. His voice is this gravelly, half-remembered phrase. He speaks in the end of sentences, and so they shall, and then they did. The treasures buried beneath the boards, the birds, the song, the dance. You see, he stands kind of at the top of the staircase looking down upon you. I'm Old Man Croft.
No shit.
Yes, shit.
No, that's me.
Sons of... Is that trash?
No, piece of shit.
I tell you, upon this floor is besieged by specters. They patrol the floors, the walls. You must not be seen by them.
Yeah, we already ran into a bunch of them in the ballroom.
Did they see you?
I dove into a piano. I'm pretty sure they still saw me though.
I was dancing with them.
Dance, that's
really.
They really saw her.
6,
He pulls his cloak back and he's like, "Oh man, you guys really screwed the picture."
You should have been forward with what you wanted.
God, you see attacks.
You should have checked that hood before you put it on, bro.
Yeah, because the red bear, I was like, hold up, is there a spider on my head? Because this shit was on the ground for
I'm saying.
I love the idea of it being untouched. Like you get there and it falls on the ground, and then 4 days later you're like,
yeah, it was too hot to wear it. It just came to the park with me. Yeah, you see Croft. He's kind of stroking in his smoke beard, and it spills down in front of him. If you can prove your grace among the floorboards, hide from the benevolent spirits, the damaging spirits, the haunted spirits, the house will reveal itself to you.
Hide from all of those spirits.
All of them.
And the house will reveal itself.
It will do that.
The house that we're already in.
That you're in right now. Ooh. Old Man Croft.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm like super old. My beard is fuck.
Your beard is fog.
Beard is freaking fog, bro.
That's old.
It's pretty old. Not to brag.
No need. It's a humble brag. Fog beard.
This old Croft.
I mean, yeah, old man Croft. So beat the spirits, or hide from the spirits. I mean,
fill the fog. I'm sorry. Fill the fountain. Rebuke the fog. Send them back whence they came.
How do you fill the fountain?
With fog, I'll tell you.
Well, obviously, because we're trying to
rebuke the fog.
Garbage.
We
fill the fountain with garbage.
no,
Friggin'
we're
garbage.
not
Sorry,
filling
guys.
the
It's
fountain with
it's
garbage.
all I know.
He's talking to nobody. He's like, yeah, fill it with garbage.
You're right. I should.
It sounds like you just said that out of nowhere. Yeah, fill the fountain with no. What? No.
What?
We could do
Where the fuck did you guys come from?
Are you seeing somebody telling you we have to fill the fountain or whatever?
Yes, I'm telling
It's
you.
a ghost house. There's ghosts everywhere. I assume that like
The normal goose is standing there like,
No, it's just a good idea.
Oh, you're alive. He's alive. Oh.
Yep.
I survived. Yeah.
Covered in
No,
blood.
Goose alive.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's nodding.
You're covered in blood now.
Normal goose.
he was
He's covered
nodding.
in blood now, though. Yeah.
That's not normal.
It seems like he went to the other door.
Actually, we
Did you go outside?
don't know his normal.
I guess that's
actually,
true.
all of you roll me a d20. Make a perception check.
15.
7.
Oh, that's a really far one. That went really far. That
6 or 9.
9.
nice.
Ashley.
Yeah.
You notice that at the side of a normal
thank
goose,
you. I was
kind
gonna-
of fumbling in his little flappy
That's a
little
20.
bird hand. It doesn't count.
I know, but it's just fun.
All right, I'll smoke to
I
it.
just
Small.
roses. Well, I know.
Around these parts, a 20 is respect. So yes, you notice that in his little bird hand, he's fumbling what looks like a golden key.
I want that. Wait, who is this?
A normal goose.
Hey.
Turns and looks at you.
Whoa. What does that key go to? Do you know?
You see, puts it in like a little pocket. He didn't want you to see it.
What
Oh
key?
my god, you're being such a fucking nerd right now. I'm just asking you about the key. We're in a house. It's a spooky house. And there's probably a bunch of keys and all sorts of shit. Where do you think that key goes to?
Mine
You
opened
see,
the piano
he
bench.
considers. He knows there's other keys around, so he starts to pull it out, and he kind of eyeballs those of you that he knows have keys.
Don't look at my key.
You see, he holds it out. Golden key. Anyone speak duck?
Mine's just
Goose.
brass.
Or duck? Or duck?
Mine's made of brass.
You see, there's like a humming resonance between them.
Ooh, that's fun.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow.
I want a fucking key. And like, actually, oh my god. And then Ashley like storms upstairs. She wants a
Upstairs?
key. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, oh, okay. You kind of push
Well, then
Crow.
fine. I want a fucking key then. You guys with your keys, whatever.
Yeah, you
We
see
don't even know what they do yet.
Oh my god.
They just hum.
whatever. It
They'll
doesn't
be-
matter.
Ashley.
It's up. He's like trying to catch him. He's like, there will be a need for a fourth key, platinum key. Look upstairs.
Should we go after her?
Should we? Yeah.
I want 4-part harmony keys. Like we only got 3-part right now.
All right.
We should probably go see if Ashley's okay too.
It's just
Yeah.
I'll give her my key.
Ashley.
upstairs.
I want the new key.
Raging.
Yeah.
I already know what this opens.
I just fucking hate it.
All right, you step up. You're kind of like, rage crying your way up the stairs, and you come upon
Don't slam the door.
slam behind you.
I don't give a fuck.
Fuck you. Leave me alone.
Fuck you.
I got a key. You're like, oh, I need my freaking key. And you're like, you turn and look, and there's this strange series of hallways that seem to be shifting and moving. God damn it.
Fucking hard.
And you see, you're like kind of peering down. Some of these hallways have those specters floating down you. You'll kind of avert your gaze from them for a moment as they are patrolling different hallways. This is somewhat of a puzzle. Like you notice that in front of you, there's these shifting rooms, and you're like, oh, fucking puzzles. They're stupid puzzles. You see, as you're like completing, you notice one of them. You look down the hallway, and you see this like giant mass of a specter. Like it looks like it's huge and beefy, but hanging around its neck is a platinum key.
Oh, of course.
But you do see it. Like the walls are not yet shifting. What do you do?
So I'm gonna sneak my way down, but what I'd like to do is see if like I'll roll for it, but see if I can like when I have to stop, I like act like I'm armor like against the wall or something. Like, with the big sword. Like I'm
All right.
in here.
Shut up. Gosh. Yeah, you're kind of watching the shifting hallways. You're like, okay, go. Go ahead and give me a D20 plus 5.
Ooh.
Come on,
DC is 10.
Ashley.
3.
All right, so you like run, you're like, stupid Ted, you
Crashly.
Yeah. I'm
kind of turn and fall.
Actually.
You look and you see one of the specters that's nearby turns its gaze to you. You only have one to deal with, but that's where you are currently right now. We kind of shift back to you guys. Coming up, you open the door, that's been slammed. Just as you kind of open it, you notice.
I told him not to slam it.
That you see that Ashley kind of jumps into this one hallway and it kind of shifts. You see a specter look at her. What do you guys do? Still the same 6-second period, so you can do whatever you wish.
So the specter's coming out.
There is like one, like the hallway she's in with a specter, but you could still get to it in this round.
All right.
I've still got my mace in my hand, so I continue swinging. Stay away from
Yeah.
You run into the hallway, it is like shifting, so you have to jump in to try and join D20 plus 5, please.
6.
That's an 11. That hits. Their DC right now is only 10. It will go up 1 each one that dies. Roll me a D6 and add 4.
6.
Perfect.
Nice.
Wipes it out. Sweet. So the specter that had paid attention to you gets knocked away. You guys kind of see as you turn in this hallway. What do you do?
Run down the hallway.
You're fast because you're a rogue. You would have the bonus action sprint. You do it quickly, deftly. Kind of take a look. Give me a perception. Give me a D20 plus 5. That's cool.
16.
21. You do notice you're real quickly kind of navigating these hallways. You know that the least troublesome one involves going through the one where the big giant thing is. So it's like you could kind of avert your way around the edges with like a few small.
That's the least troublesome one.
But the least troublesome one is the one that just has that one hallway with it.
All right.
You kind of rode this around. You could all kind of like try to jump in on that thing.
Let's do it.
You see it shifts and you kind of like step out just as it you shift right in because I'm going to give you a cool moment.
Yeah.
But like a Dr. Pepper bottle like falls and gets severed in half.
Yeah.
I was going to drink that.
Little droplets in the bottom.
How hard those are to come across.
So you guys are riding around. It's almost that thing where you're like,
How hard
okay,
it is to find
when the
Dr.
elevator
Pepper in the
stops,
shadow
doors are
fell?
going to open and shit's about to go off. There's this like giant shadow beast. You're trying to chase it to get this key. You've smashed this one into oblivion, and then there's this dude's like trying to sip the last little drops out of a Dr. Pepper bottle. But you do know when this door opens, this giant beast is going to be coming at you. What do you guys want to do in prep? Because it's kind of just like, again, it's like the elevator scene in a movie. Like, oh, this thing's going to open. It's going to go down.
Like, regardless, I'm going to make sure I'm raging,
Uh-huh.
which I am. Fucking. Thank you. But fuck. Ugh. You just follow me everywhere, whatever.
So we're in an elevator?
No, it's like but like a sideways movie one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like the walkway at the airport?
Like the walkway at the end. It's just like that.
Nice.
Thank you, yeah.
But like in a box.
Like in a box.
On the
you're
walkway
with
at
me.
the
You're
airport.
keeping up.
All right.
Well,
Good. I'm glad we're all caught up.
I want to be ready to swing, but can I use my connection to the house in some way?
All right, you can. You're going to have to roll me a d20. If you get over a 10, you can do it without any effect. If it's under, it's going to like continue sinking its teeth into you a little bit.
Okay. 8.
All right, so yeah. What do you want to do?
I want to imbue the mace with like extra power.
All right, it does happen. Now to you, you feel almost this like reaching out of love. Like the stones themselves are made to serve you, and you watch as the energy gathers. To you guys, it's like the venom symbiote. You see these like black shadows go and connect to the mace and start swimming all around it. Little teeth are like and try to bite at you, and you're like, oh shit. But she's looking at it like it's the best. Like, oh, look at how powerful you are. Yes, you have been granted magic by the house.
Cool.
It's getting you. It's
spicy
getting
magic.
you a little bit. Yeah.
All right. Pain and pleasure right next to each other.
All right. Anything else before the hell?
So it's not attacking.
No, it's
her.
just like it is definitely not a good thing that's helping.
It's bad vibes, but it feels good.
Oh,
Yeah. It's gonna do extra damage.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
We'll see
All
what
right.
happens.
So we're going after this big ghost.
Yeah.
The big beefy ghost.
Yes.
Does the big beefy ghost have legs, or are they incorporeal?
Does he? Does
Only
he have?
one way to find out. And
Yeah. No, it was like a big kind of lumbering,
All right.
giant, massive shadow, almost like a troll of shadow.
let's give him kisses.
Let's kiss him.
Yeah. And I take out my sword, get this shit ready.
Garbage shield of
Prep
vorpal
yourself.
energy or
You
something.
feel there is this creeping dread. I don't know if you guys remember when you fought a Bodak, but there is kind of this like creeping destructive wave around it. And as you're standing close to like the edge of the hallway, you're like, I'm gonna have to jump in on this. The whole room would be full of this. So every round there would be like a save or take some damage effect from this destructive wave. This is kind of a Bodak. It's this big looming creature. It's got these giant shadow arms with this long ghostly face with this like terrified expression and this hollow black hole of a mouth.
Oh.
And it makes this like wailing cry and shakes the room around you. But you see the platinum key affixed around its throat as it shifts into the room in front of you. Let me get initiatives, everybody.
9.
3.
17.
All right. With your alerts training, Ashley, and you're raged already, you actually get the first move.
Do it.
Kind of dive into the room. Just give me a d20 roll just for your saving throw against that like destructive wave.
It's a 3.
Okay, so you're just going to take 5 damage. You all have 40. Like I said, you're down 35. You feel it just being around this thing is the like racks at your band. Oh, we just got a
Hey!
That's nice.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Where did I put it?
Stuff. Everything's all over. Here we go.
It was under my paws.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. I think this is a new friend with you.
Yay!
welcome.
Thank you for bringing your party our way. We do always continue the raids going after the end of the night. Appreciate you. On hand, my God, D&D raid.
Right.
And my God, I'll definitely be checking you out. Thanks for coming. All the buds, definitely be sure to follow them too. It's the least you can do.
Do it.
Nothing. Boy, doll. Watch, I'm also gonna can't boom.
Boom.
Wait.
Oh, right.
There we go.
We're
I'm
supposed
already
to smoke weed
Here
to
we go.
void dome.
Boom.
Yeah,
Thanks so
there
much.
we go. Smoke it to weed.
All right, this,
Smoke it to weed.
smoking for you, friends. Thank you much. All right, so we are in a battle with a Bodak. This creeping destructive wave around as this looming face turns and looks at you.
Just
You
let
get
me
to
enjoy
go,
my
though.
weed for a
So
second.
you still get your turn. That was just your save against their little vibrate effect. You feel the creeping dread.
7.
Yeah.
7, so 12. That's a hit. Now it's going up one more every time. So it started at 10. Now it's 11. That hits. So their next AC will be a 12.
Okay.
The curse itself, that is. You strike. Give me a D6 plus 5.
3.
Nice. 8. Dope. You kind of slash into it. You see it hurls back. It's almost like a giant ox of darkness, but standing on 2 legs. I don't know why that's the metaphor I went with. But by the end, I was
So
like,
like
surely there's a different thing for that.
Like a minotaur,
Yeah, like
but
a
a spectral minotaur.
Spectrally
Big
minotaur,
overman
but yeah.
ox of your
You see it raise back. You do have a second attack, though.
Hey. 15.
Nice. So it does go up one more to a 13 now, but you did hit. Go give me damage.
3.
3 up with another 5, so 16. Boom. All right. Yeah, you see you're slashing into it. Oh, it's leaning back. It's not yet bleeding, but it is getting pretty tore up by you. It does go next, so it sees you coming into the room. It's actually going to try to wave off. That's going to be a hit, and that's a miss. So it's going to try to attack you guys in the back. Why? Drawing you into the destructive wave. It's trying to pull you toward it. It only hits on you, Melody Serenade.
I
Do it.
don't get hit on?
Boom. 7. You take 12, and then
And
roll a d20. I know. Roll a d20. If it's above a 10, you don't take 5.
19.
All right, you don't take 5. So you just take the 12 damage from the Bodak as it starts to drag you in. The destructive wave doesn't get you. It does not manage to grab you, Raccoon.
Whoa!
You dodge like so much trash. And
hot garbage.
and not to be drawn in either. You're still in the room. Now remember, that thing is moving, and by the end of next turn will go away. But you don't have to be in the room with it yet.
Oh, sweet.
You do, because it drug you in. That's its
You got
attack.
drugged.
It's actually just going to stay in the center of the room as if it can't go anywhere else. And up next is Melody Serenade.
Melody.
Melody.
So I'm being drugged in.
You're being drugged in. You have your dope mace that's all like,
Yeah.
you don't know it's tainted. You think it's like been imbued by power
It's
from
awesome.
the house.
Yeah.
But it is definitely like this little like snatchy,
Sticky
evil,
mace.
sticky thing.
I
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have been drawn into the room. You feel the wave of destruction wash over you, but you're able to cast it off with the force of your will.
Well, I came here to smack. Time to smack.
Here we go. You
Yeah.
got 2 slings. You actually get a +6 because of this magic for the
Okay,
thing. So
D20.
2d20
2d20.
+6 on both.
6 and 13.
So the 6 is plus 6 would be a 12. It no longer hits that now that its AC is grown. The second one does. Its AC is now 14. You will roll me 2d6 plus 4 for your damage because of your imbued weapon.
5 and 5.
So 10 plus 6, 16. And
Rolling hot on
it
that
is
damage,
bleeding
Abby.
now. And you take 6 damage.
6?
Yeah, as you're hitting like this extra damage that you do, you find it also bites back at you. You know, you don't
At
see
me?
it. These two notice as she's swinging, it's like reaching out and biting at her veins to like draw her life essence. So a cursed weapon.
It hurts? It feels painful? Or I'm
You did
still,
feel the pain, but you're still kind of like, again, it's like a little, it's
Worth
cursed
it.
right now.
Yeah.
You're not like super aware of what's going on, but you think that the stupid Bodak is hurting you more.
Love bite.
But dude, you did a bunch of damage. So it's a 32. It is bleeding. Its turn. Do you have anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right, you're up, Riz.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm going to try and hurl my shield, and bounce it off some shit, and then maybe bounce off the pool table and come and give it a little whackety,
Little American.
or stratchety, because I'm just going to,
3 R's.
yeah.
Dope.
Be like,
Wow.
Yes.
just distracted with the garbage lid.
It's also really good those there.
18?
All
I
right,
think-
that's
hold
a
on.
hit.
Yes, 18.
18. All right, yeah, that's definitely a hit. Its AC goes up 1 more, but you might be able to offer. Roll me a D8 plus 4.
Ooh.
Your room.
That's my 8. I got it. Ooh. 5.
Plus
What did you say?
plus 4, so 9 more.
9 more.
All right, it's still going, but you have 1 more strike. Do you want to attack it again, or do you want to use the shield? Remember, the shield's vorpal, so if you roll really high, you cut its head.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, because that would be my 1 strike coming in, and then I would, like I said, I would have thrown the shield to bounce off and kind of crapped in America.
Dope.
Wrapped in America.
Oh, you also before you do that attack, roll me a d20 real quick because you are coming into the room now.
Oh, right.
See if the destructive wave hurts. Is that a 1?
It sure is.
Oh, light him up. Again,
Wow.
being our big bad, this was.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Thank you.
I gotta load that. Oh, I'm holding a joint. Hold on. I'm doing this wrong.
Little thingy.
No, I got those.
I'm holding a
I'm
joint.
literally holding it.
I'm literally, yeah.
You literally have a
It's so
joint.
much wand.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Here.
sweet. So then in this case, this is your, again, his AC is now up to 15. Each strike that the curse takes, its AC goes up. But if you want to go at it with the shield, you do take 7. You're going to take a little extra damage. 7 damage from the destructive wave. That's what
Yeah.
one was.
Shit.
And so now your second attack.
All right. I'm sticking with these hot pink dice.
They're cute.
14.
All right, that's plus 5 is 19. That
Yeah.
hits. All right, so it's a D8 plus 4. Actually, it's plus 5 because it'd be magical weapons.
7.
12.
7.
Oh, what do you do?
Yeah. Well, like I said, I done through the shield.
Your name's Drew.
Oh. Throated?
Trude.
You're good on it.
Throated it.
I throt.
You throated it.
I throt the shield.
Yeah.
I thought it.
I throt the
Throtted.
shield. Yeah.
Take head.
So,
Yeah.
take headed. Heed?
Entwine.
Headed up.
Yeah, and it bounced off, and like I said, came through with a strike on that side, and then as the shield bounced off, comes in, hits him in the ghost legs,
Whoa.
because they're real. It's a real
It's a
thing.
real thing, guys.
Sticks in, and then I'm just gonna do like a Lara Croft swan dive off of the face back onto the shield, and then just like shove it through.
You kind of cut your hand a little bit.
Yeah, that's where I get the damage from.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you push through, slicing your own hand, but in a dopest way. You just use this.
Right, I'd be like,
twisted face.
ah, that was covered in shit earlier. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah.
Slices freaking head off. And with that, you see the platinum key falls to the ground.
Here, you can have my brass one. It opens the piano bench. I'm just kidding. You can have this.
Oh. Whatever. And she just like takes whatever key you give her.
I just wanted a key.
I just wanted a key.
You have the platinum. Mine opens the piano bench. Whatever. I got a brass key. I already opened something. You deserve to open something. We're all having fun here.
Yes, we are.
Fuck ghosts.
Fuck Fuck ghosts.
You hear the.
So it better not be ghosts. I was just talking shit about them.
Yeah.
Oh, they're right
behind me.
Oh God.
Yeah, you see the chatter of Tabitha's legs once more, the kind of looming demonic presence. So who will it be? My bloodline, my champion, my like trash, I guess is your thing.
One man's trash is another ghost's treasure, I say.
Or a completely normal goose. Let us solve this. You feel all the hallways kind of fuse into one. You're like kind of like as like rooms merge around you. But you're standing in this long hallway that leads to a door that has 4 key slots.
If only we had 4 keys. Then we hook arms and skip down the hall.
But you're like, they don't know which key goes in which holes. It's like,
Yeah.
Right.
Take a minute.
Man.
Oh wait, this
have we
one.
tried
Oh.
brass, silver, gold, platinum?
No.
We did? We tried that? Okay.
Well, then we have to try.
Do you think we should try and stick like the keys in different holes
Trying to.
instead of trying to stick them all in the same one?
The same hole. That may have been our first mistake.
That okay.
Oh yeah, one at a time.
That shit got me. We like to have fun here, guys, but that got me. That got me. All right, here it lines up. You see that there's these strange, like, demonic spider legs that come down from this etching on the door. Each spider leg standing in front of a key slot. Each key slot, like, made in the metal. You're like, is the brass one, the gold one, or
So you
but
put
yes.
the platinum in the silver and
You
so
can see the silver
complicated.
key is inserted by a normal goose and turns. He steps back.
Oh.
Silver key.
What do you do?
Took my silver.
See, the key that he always sold.
I swapped him.
Oh,
You got his gold one now.
I also opened my door, but
Geese are colorblind.
I hesitate for a moment, but I open the door and then I don't step through yet. So.
You see the 2 keys and slotted into the doorway now. To the kind of spider legs are like a little bit of magical energy.
The leg
starts
does that?
going up. Yeah, like whoop. You see it's this kind of like energy as the keys are added to the door, this magical door seeking about halfway open now. This trash. You guys put your key in?
I'm putting my key.
I'm putting my key in.
Each key, kind of slides into place. You hear the laughter of
Go ahead.
Tabitha all around you, but somewhat pleased that this little game of hers has been allowed to progress for so long. You see, as the door itself is the only thing that doesn't fall
I feel
away.
like maybe we shouldn't put the keys in,
The
guys.
walls fall to the side. The floor drops out from beneath you.
Ah!
The roof explodes into an expanse of space. And all you see is the kind of looming eyes of Tabitha looking down at you. The door's still in front of you. It opens. You step into the ballroom once again. But it's all lavish and decadent like it was before the cursing of this house.
And the fire.
You see like many, before the fire.
Before the
Tsunami,
fire.
Stampede.
Yeah.
But yeah, you see it's like the lavish original place, including, strangely, the chandelier from the entrance, like is also a part of this room. You see it's like servants run around, shining forks and spoons, prepping the long tables, the musicians, not spectral, not covered in strings like marionettes, but just normal musicians, pieces of shit. I go hard on musicians.
Oh, damn.
I'm just kidding. They're one.
Give it up to Sandy Stein.
Take it
Yeah.
Resident musician.
Resident
And
musician.
one hell of a piece of shit. Let me tell you.
Damn.
But yeah, you see, it's like the time before this house was haunted, and the ball has yet to be.
Are we in a shine?
You're in the Shining.
The Shining?
All work and no play makes. What was his name?
The Heining?
Jack.
Are we in the Heining?
It's the Heining. Use the hitting, boy. Use it. But yes, it is way like The Shining. I didn't really
Spiced
realize
rum.
that. But like The Shining, you're kind of in this big ballroom. But it's like there's not all the people. It's just like slowly being prepped, and you're kind of like strangely inside of it now.
Prepped for what?
Oh, we're inside of it now, guys.
Oh.
Is there like a ballroom dance competition, or what are we being prepped for?
You don't see it yet. You see, again, like it's just being prepped for this lavish festival of some kind.
Oh, shit.
I love a good party. Let's see what happens.
Of course you do.
You loved the last party that we were at when there was like demons and shit.
Everybody's gonna remember it.
Oh my God, there's
Yeah.
ghosts everywhere. Melodia.
What?
There's ghosts.
Is there something wrong with a little spook?
Oh my God.
I thought it was just
Ghosts.
really aggressive
Was it not
fog.
fun? It was fun. It was fun.
Are you telling me those are ghosts? I thought that was just aggressive fucking fog.
Honestly, like, I don't even know how I feel about like fighting over this house anymore. If it's truly something that is your birthright, I don't even fucking, I'm like willing to hang
That's
out.
fine.
It
But
sits
I
out
don't-
this like,
You can come over whenever
You know what I'm
you
saying?
want.
Like, it's
Wait,
weird.
you don't want it though? It's like, you don't.
I really don't give a shit. I'm just here to fuck shit up.
I just
You
came.
can come over
for
and
the
fuck shit up
garbage.
whenever you want.
See what I'm saying? Like, it's not
Wait,
even
do we all
mine.
just want to fuck shit up?
A little.
I mean,
You see Tabitha like climbs in from the phantom roof and drops down. Like Spider-Man. I'm gonna use his
Right.
It's just like just comes down from the center of the room and
Just
settles
saying.
out.
Like,
Yeah.
if this is like supposed
It comes
to
out of a
be
different part on Spider-Man.
her like house because it's part of her family name, then like what the fuck are we even doing here?
I guess that's
you're
true.
smart.
Like
I like you.
Yeah, I'm a fucking genius.
You see
Jesus.
Tabitha walks up and you feel as one of these long
I'm a
tendril
librarian.
legs
Yeah,
wraps around
fuck.
you.
I read books.
She looks kind of both at you guys with like cold eyes and kind of pulls you off to the side. She presents to you a dagger. Poison.
Oh, for me?
The house is yours. Slay these fools.
Damn
But
it.
no, we're cool. And like,
Kill them.
why? Like, why though?
Aren't
Because
we,
you won't control the house.
aren't we already dead?
Oh,
I
but
thought this
honestly,
was
the house
hell.
felt like it was controlling me more than I felt like I was controlling the house.
It's a metaphor.
But I don't want to. I just it doesn't matter. I don't need to kill her.
Looks around.
I just love it being fucking accidentally. Oh yeah.
I'm not trying to.
I wildly trying to be like, I don't want to kill.
My jugular!
Oh my god, it went right through my arm.
That's what I did. Okay.
Yeah, you're like, I would never. The house is like gutter.
She's my new
Slice.
I know, and then just stabs her right in the throat. And it was
But you're like,
My jugular!
I'm
What the
dead, right? So you're like, oh, I'm kind of dead, right? Like, am I dead? You die, but your ghost is still like right there.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
what the fuck? What the fuck, Dad? I'm sorry.
Ah!
You see, she's like nods you over.
One wasn't enough, you spider bitch.
I don't even want the
I
house!
mean, I might as well commit at this point. I throw it.
Roll a d20.
16. I thought it was a 19.
Thwack! The poison blade sticks into the chest of your wrist. The same thing, this kind of like horrible poison spills from your mouth. But as your body drops,
smells
your
like
ghost
my
is just
shield.
standing right there. It's like your body falls away and there's just.
I'm not even dead yet. I'm still bleeding. How am I a ghost already?
Oh yeah, it's already done though.
Oh, this is hell.
Yeah, you've grabbed your pants. But you see that there's
No, that was before
scar.
I died.
It's way before.
That was-
So you see
I did
it.
that when I came up the
You've
stairs.
actually followed the will of Tabitha. You see that she's like, but do not relent, child. Your
Do not
friends
relent?
are still here. Like to her, she's like, yeah, this is the best version. You get to hang out with them and they can never leave you because she's a demon. And she goes, the house is yours.
And I'm gonna haunt the shit out of you for the rest of your fucking life, bitch.
All right.
Let's get it! And then it's like a big jump high five with like.
There's the and it claps. And that's the end of our spoopy adventure. Don't worry, it is my job to make all of this canon. You notice that a normal goose was not present for the high five. It's Shren Old Buck. It's always it's never
Goose
not
Old
Shren
Buck.
It's a goose old buck.
Sean.
Shren Old Beak.
Oh my
Oh, shit. Oh,
There
Peter
it
Parks
is.
star, bro. All right, guys. I just want to say thanks to the greatest friends in the world. I love you guys so much.
Hell yeah.
It's so fun to even play
Love
this
you.
silly Halloween game.
Love you.
Thanks for dealing. If there was some weird technical stuff, we are like in the transitionary phase. We're like getting ready to do some really cool stuff. There will be all kinds of new content, including some stuff that you'll be like, why are they doing this? And I'll be like, because we wanted to. And I hope you'll join us for that. We will be here next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Pacific, getting ready. I think we're pretty near starting our like campaign 4 prep stuff. So
As you can tell, we've done a lot of work to this point.
we've
A
done
lot of work.
So different in
It
here.
is so different than what you're used to
Guys,
seeing.
I swear it was so
And we
different
did.
in here
It was
the other day.
We did so much work. There's
It was
pictures.
so
I have
different.
So
proof.
different.
The video
it's
doesn't
the
help.
worst.
It just looks like it's
Different.
Anyway, so great to see you guys. Mad love to our butts who couldn't be here. Jake, who's Sean's best friend, so it's hilarious that he's not here right now.
Right?
And then Nicole, who we love so very much. And shout out to our
Absolutely.
incredible studio manager, Stefanie McCue. Love of my life.
Love
We
you,
just celebrated
Steph.
our 10-year anniversary.
Wow.
Yay! Yeah.
So thank you guys. I freaking love you. This is so fun. It was spoopy. It was funny. It was everything it needed to be. We do have a little ritual we like to do around here. Maybe you've heard about it. Maybe you haven't. We like to take a lighter, like this electric green one that's right there. I see some in chat already. No, I
Diamond
don't. I
plate.
made that up and then expected to see them. There's one. I see one, so I'm not a liar. Make sure you're not going to light your friends, your family, your party, your 2 party members on fire, and go
Just stab them.
light us up. Thanks for playing D&D with us. Thanks for hanging in the communities. Thanks for checking out the stuff that we do. I'll be posting some of the videos of those readings up soon. I love you guys very much. Love yourself, create something, and play.
Woo!
Happy spooky.
Happy spooky.
Has anybody seen my spider? Anybody?
No. I've looked everywhere.
So what? You can't touch me, because I'm from the internet. Thank you.